Oh, jeez. Oh, I know I should have prepared more for this. Hi. Hi, everybody. Yeah. Yeah, it has been a while since I've done this. I'm so not prepared. Not only was I not ready, yeah, I'm also still in my work clothes. Hold on. Yeah, it's been a while. Sorry, it has been a while. Doing stuff, and also apparently the fault is I got way too into my animations to do these. Shockingly, I was most of my days were just spent on the chair doing the Yang versus Karada fight, and now that I've done with part one, I can take a little bit of a break before getting into part two. So that's why I'm doing this now. Okay. Yeah. Wait until Miraculous Ladybug Season 2 is fully finished before reacting to it. At first it was gonna be me just reacting to it as it comes out, but considering that I'm apparently not doing that now, waiting for it to come all the way out so I can just binge watch it would be the better outcome. So yeah, I'll wait until it's fully done, unless it already is. It has been many weeks, hasn't it? How many episodes are out so far? If you can check for me. You can keep the black belt costume. You keeping the black belt costume? This is my work clothes. Yeah, that's what happens when you go to a Japanese workshop. They just workshop. It's not bad. Go to a Japanese restaurant. Your uniform is both easy to wear and easy to put on. Unlike certain uniforms I had to get into when I was working at other places. Yeah, this live stream is basically just for you guys to ask me any sort of questions that you probably had after a while, and anything involving my animations that not many people seem to care about. I'm not saying that in a bad way, I'm just saying that because, yeah, I built my channel up on reactions, what I was expecting. But sooner or later, I might be able to make a channel that's strictly for animation, so I can attract an animation-only crowd. That's on the horizon. That's only if I get better, because right now, I don't even think I'm close to the skill level that I'm wanting to be. But yeah. Yeah, Japanese workshop, again, I'm sorry. 12 as of March 30th. Okay. Alright. How many episodes are there going to be? Is it going to be like the initial 25? Okay. And there's going to be like 25 or what? Like, because if it stops at like, if it gets to 12, I think I can binge watch that and then we'll watch the later half afterwards. And for Spider-Man on Minecraft right under the chat for some reason. Really? Well, I can't see it on my end, but that's definitely weird. I don't know. I'm not sponsored by either Spider-Man or Minecraft, so don't take that ad as anything of me, I swear. Excited for ML? Yeah, definitely excited. That's okay. I will let you guys let on a little bit of a secret for you 7 people that so graciously showed up here. I just got through with a huge temper destruction. Like, I was blowing up to the point where I was just throwing random crap around and yelling to the top of my lungs, even scaring Goat of all people. He doesn't really see that side of me at all. And it was because I got off of a long days of work and then I started to read certain comments of New Death Battle. And that just sort of really heat me up to the point where it's because the comments that I read didn't understand the words that I said on certain when I was talking about certain things of a Death Battle. So, hey, here's Goat.
Just gonna tell you something real quick. Your thumbnail is still Goat Gets Scared at Amnesia.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Want to make sure because I saw that on top of my feed. I'm like,
let me see if I can change it.
Not from here.
Yeah, I can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Sweet. Also, you were pointing at me like you were talking about me or something. I don't know.
No, I was just letting them know about my episode knife like 10 minutes ago.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that happened. I'm just telling him that.
Yeah.
I'm not telling him the details because I don't want them to like talk to me and say, "Oh, well, they didn't do this." I want them to defend them. I don't want them to defend me. I just want to let them know it happened, and I'm mainly doing this only just to calm me down.
Yeah, I can prove it. Well, not.
I don't think they can really hear you.
Fuck it.
All right. Hold on. See if I can change this stupid thumbnail. Organization. Organization. I hate this computer. Screw it. This is gonna be Go Get Scared. Can't seem to find anything on this stupid computer anymore ever since the dumb mandatory update. Thank you, Windows. I hate you. Digital series shorts just came out recently. These are called Choose Your Own Endings. You tell me about this, Christian. I don't know how many times I have to tell people, just in general, who do this. Just because I don't respond doesn't mean I don't get it. I know that there's new shorts out, and you told me about the Choose Your Own Ending thing, but I need to find a way to actually record it in a way that makes it so I can actually participate in the Choose Your Own Ending portion. And look at that. My output settings are low. Stream health is very low. Who knows? I'm hardly in any scene. Alright. Should I move, computer? You have to... You're sending me mixed signals here. See it, just don't know why. First half season 2 is on Netflix. Okay, seen Black Panther? If so, what do you think? Oh, okay, so you're okay now, stream. All right. Seen Black Panther? Yes, I have with Goat. It was not the best Marvel movie I've seen, but it was definitely good. I mean, since I am a black male, I should find it incredible or something, because that's apparently what the norm is right now. It's huge controversy going back and forth on the internet. I just thought it was an okay movie. I like Ant-Man a little bit more as like a secondary, like in forms of secondary characters that you didn't expect to get a movie in any sort of way. Like Ant-Man, I never expected Ant-Man to get a Marvel movie, but I liked Ant-Man a lot. Black Panther was okay. There was a lot of things I had a lot of problems with. Yeah, a lot of things just, But it was a great movie. It's solid, almost like a good 8, maybe 7.5 out of 10 out of me. I'm also not a movie critic, so I can't really say much. But again, I'm mainly doing this just so, you know, that sort of stuff. I'll get to reactions since now I'm taking a little bit of a short break before I get into round 2. Round 2 is going to be, oh god, round 2 is going to be hard. Round 2 is going to be, like, really hard. But, yeah, I'm still going to do it, though. Definitely. It was amazing. You didn't think? Trust me, I bet there's a lot of people who don't think Black Panther is amazing, but is either too afraid to voice out a different opinion about it, or... I don't know. I just thought it was an average movie. I didn't think it was spectacular. It was okay. I liked Black Panther as the character. The villain was a step up from others, but I'm not saying he's flawless. He's definitely not flawless as a... He's a better Marvel villain, but he's not the greatest Marvel villain. You get me? Oh, I'm here. Hello, random. Post your Ruby reactions. Tell you the truth, I'm gonna do this. Check this out. I'm gonna do... I've had this here for a long time. It's about time I just do this and then regret it later. About my Ruby reactions. That's another thing that happened. Okay. Turns out my reaction, the reaction I had with Goat has been taken out. For some reason, even though Hasbro pretty much said they were going to monetize the video as it is, and for some reason it's only been... They're only taking, like, half the movie as Hasbro oriented. I don't get this. I'll appeal it later. Okay, apparently my reaction to the Forgotten Friendship is gone again. I'll see if I can get that back up. But I can do this. Check this out. Booyah. If you don't know what I just did and you didn't get like a blip or something, I just uploaded my reaction to Volume 5, Chapter 7, Rests and Resolutions. And it's not being directed toward the Google Drive. Because when I uploaded it, it said, no, you can't do this. And then I tried to appeal it. And then it said, your appeal has been rejected, but we're just going to put the ads of Rooster Teeth on there, so you're not going to make any money. And I said, I couldn't give two shits about me not making money on this. I just wanted to post it online so people can see my reaction. And thankfully enough, I can at least do that. Now, the problem is I need to do that for the rest of them, and the appeals can take a few days to get actually rejected. Because, what the what the hell is wrong with you, stream? Work with me here. I'm already in like a stress-filled ball, ready to burst again. I don't need you messing with me. Ah! Alright. Anyway, I'm trying to get those reactions out for people who constantly about them, but due to legal issues, apparently, with YouTube being dumb, I have to work around it in some way, and this seems to be the best way to do it, unless I'm gonna upload it to my Google Drive and only have like 100 people to watch it, out of the many people who will look for them. Gah! Oh my god. Oh my god, hold on. One of these days, internet, you're gonna understand the meaning of the word. Just let me have this. Because by Christ, you just love to destroy me. Hate the internet distribution in this house. I'm telling you, it's gotten worse since you brought your thing. Oh, now you're okay. How you doing?
I'm doing alright. How about you?
Terrible. Just terrible. Just things just like to just mess with me. I hate the internet in this building.
Going poopy?
Yep, especially in my room. It turned off the stream for a good, I don't know, and then started to be on red, so it just likes this area. So I'm just gonna hang out with you and finish the stream here.
Oh, alright.
Anyway, back to where was I in this chat before everything went wrong? Okay, I thought think it's happy so push your reactions, did the thing. Haven't seen Black Panther yet. Actually, I gone to the theater since forever. Yeah, just wait until it comes out on DVD. I wouldn't say it's like watching. Wait until it comes out on DVD. Unless you really want to go back to the theater, wait until it comes out on DVD. Did you know Glitch Tale Episode 1 was remastered? Yes, but I didn't think it would be okay to do another reaction to it, considering I already know what's going to happen.
Yeah, at that point, you're just watching it for, like,
new
animation.
Yeah, then we're just watching it for new animation. I didn't think... There's nothing more to add besides saying, man, I like the new animation style. That's about it. I already said everything I had to say about the general episode, but to answer your question, basically, I have watched it, yeah. Nice animation. Karada's best girl must be protected. Trust me. I wish I could protect her. I'm a horrible person. Anyway, thanks, random. I really so I could just keep. Watching this. Okay. Even if the appeal doesn't work, you should set up a redirect to it. See, the whole problem with redirects is they're starting to really cloud up my Google Drive to the point where I can't even find anything anymore, and it's really getting on my nerves. This could be the moment where I have to organize things, but then there's people constantly telling me that links don't work, and then I need to actually find those links that don't work, but then there's 2 Google Drives that I posted different reactions to, so... Not to mention, sometimes when people say the link doesn't work, it's just because the timer to the Google thing has stopped. So they need to actually wait a day until it restarts. So sometimes it's perfectly fine, okay. This is why I just wanted to post, just watch things and react to things that are easy to post up on YouTube, and YouTube has no problem with. Say, welcome to hell. Full room tour. It looks, imagine, Coke cans. Lot. Indeed. The era of Cokes. Do you like Dr. Coke? Nope. Hate Dr. Coke. Dr. Coke's stupid. Dr. Pepper's even stupider.
What the fuck is Dr. Coke?
I think that when I brought my computer up here, a lot of people got a good look at the giant, like, pile of both, I think, Coke boxes and Coke cans. So now they're making a bunch of Coke-related stuff about me. and now someone said, hey, do you like Dr. Coke? Basically putting Dr. Pepper and Coke together.
No, I've never tried it.
Yeah, it's bad. Just put Coke and Dr. Pepper like 50-50 within a bottle. It's not good. Add Sprite to it, it's even worse.
Well, now I'm kind of tempted.
Thank you for being a kind person and post the video. No problem. I was waiting until I got the other ones out, and that's why I said I'm gonna regret not being able to get the other ones done. But at least I can get episode 7 out, even though there's like, how many episodes of Volume 5 of RWBY are there? 13? Yeah, I got a little less than half to get done now. Because they're all done. All the reactions are done. They're just having problem actually getting to the actual internet. 14 episodes. So yeah, like halfway done. Internet. There's some crazy stuff on the internet. Oh, hugely crazy stuff. Where's the internet #1 on the top? 10 anime battles. I like the manga more. It does have a lot of it has better plot structure. Trust me, I handle the internet way better than the anime. Also, by the way, your series of Nobody Cries for Nothing, are you sure you want to make it a shonen series like Naruto? It really depends now, because like what other type of thing would it be classified under? Because it's nothing like Guts. I mean Berserk, my fault. Berserk. And it follows shonen tropes, but I kind of break a lot of them. So it kind of like My Hero Academia, but is My Hero Academia shonen? You don't know.
I don't think it's a shonen. It might be.
Because I just know I just read it and it's good. I don't know who publishes it. There's nothing wrong with making it a series like Berserk or Devilman. Oh, you even mentioned like Berserk or Devilman Crybaby. Again, when I think Berserk and Devilman Crybaby, I think the out of nowhere, like really like playing with the fact that they can show so much stuff. Mine's actually more lighthearted comparatively. Yeah, people get decapitated and like there's a lot of like adult themes going throughout, but it's nothing that big. But
It is a shonen.
it is a shonen. Okay.
It's in the Weekly Shonen Jump since 2014.
You should try shit for redirects. Trust Potter Brownian. For them. So look up something for me. BITCHUTE. What is that?
A video hosting service that uses peer-to-peer technology.
Hmm.
You know, when you told me to type in.
I know. As soon as I was spelling it out, I'm like, man, this is like a weird. I don't even know if they know. Ironically, Dr. Coke sounds like something that actually exists. There's Dr. Pibb, so hey, I can see it.
You recently rebranded and have since received a lot of complaints about the new look, but also a lot of negative feedback about the name. The majority of the complaints can be summed up being too political or confusion over how to say "speak out."
Dude, I would have really appreciated that if you gave my series a shout out if it ever became an anime series. The problem is I have no idea how animes such as Naruto and other stuff like that even became animes. When I was growing up, I just thought if you make a manga, they'll make an anime out of it, which isn't wrong. But I don't think that I'm able to be as good as like Kishimoto and them when it comes to like scheduling and hell, I don't even know how to really like do a pen right. So they're telling me, Christian tells me that redirecting my reactions and stuff that can't go to YouTube to here would be a better idea than doing it to the Google Drive. And so I'm just trying to see if it's a site that, you know, it's legit. How it works and whatnot. Also about the name. At least you're aware. I could think of which one is better, basketball or a bike. A bike, because I can't get to work on a basketball. Oh yeah, since I'm right by Goat, I can show you guys this. I don't know if I ever really showed you guys my electric bicycle, but there you go. I don't know if it showed.
Dog wants a kitten.
Dog wants a kitten?
Dog wants a kitten.
Dude, this is like YouTube, but it's up with dogs. Neat.
It's trying to be YouTube by wanting a kitten.
Well, but we'll make a review of your series, why people should watch it. Most popular anime series I've started, sorry for the manga. Yeah, that part I do know. It's just like, it all really depends. Do the studios come up to you and say, hey, we want to adaptate your manga into a thing, and then you just say yes or no? I have no idea. Hey, Tree Kaori.
No, a lot of this stuff just looks clickbaity. Like, this one has a fucking meme on it.
Dude, have you seen YouTube? That's like YouTube in a nutshell when it comes to clickbaity stuff. If you want a clickbaity thumbnail, put a meme on it.
Most of these just look like memes.
I'll see what happens with it.
Oh, we got some lootiness.
Because if I put it outside, it can rust easy, and also people steal bikes if you put them outside of an apartment complex.
Yeah.
That, or they try to just steal your bike seat.
That happened.
To
every single bike in the bike rack. It was weird.
I find that hilarious. So before you start saying, lol, you keep your bike inside, we're doing this for protection. Alright? It's either gone or your bike seat is gone. Both are bad. One is worse, but both are bad.
Yeah.
You decide which one I'm talking about. Because then you're absent-mindedly thinking, oh, my bike seat's on there. Nope. Not saying I did that. I didn't. Don't take that seriously. Don't you dare. Don't look at me. No, they didn't steal my bike seat. They stole a lot of people's bike seat. I managed to get my bike out in time before that guy started showing up.
Yeah, he even stole a bike seat from a little girl's bike.
Yeah, even from a little girl's bike. Nothing is safe.
Nothing is sacred.
You can't do worse than Full Metal Alchemist movie. It sucked. Boy, you haven't watched it in English.
No. See, we didn't watch it in English. We watched it in English automatic description. He shuffles over to the map. He points.
He points.
Like, I know it's meant for like the blind or something, but when you're not blind and you're watching it with this, it's
so
just
stupid.
hilarious.
It's like if you put an audiobook to a movie and then you like, yeah, I can see that. He points. He points to what?
And then like so many of the actors are just terrible at their job.
Yes. Some actor, like the actor playing Lust was great.
Lust was amazing.
The actress playing Lust was awesome. However, Admiral, fire guy, Mustang, like it's like he was in a bathroom and didn't care. No emotion whatsoever. But yeah, I thoroughly see. I didn't want to watch the movie for a while until we found that, and I just wanted to watch it all the way through because I just wanted to see how bad this is. I was also very invested. My favorite part was when he described gluttony going after a bunch of people. My fault. Waddling across.
Oh right, he waddles.
He waddles towards us. All right, we're delving on that a little too much. All right, trust nobody, protect your bike. I never saw Full Metal Alchemist series, nor will a long time. It's a good series. It's a good series. It depends on what you like, really. Thing happened to me the other day. I started watching your reactions to Ground Friendship and paused to go to something, come back, refresh, and this video was taken down by Hasbro. Yep. Even though as Hasbro said, hey, it's okay as long as we get the money, then apparently they changed their mind and say, screw you, whoever you are. But I'll see what I can do. I'll try again, and if I get sued, Goat will cover for me.
Wait, what? I'm a lawyer now?
You could Goat lawyer, come on. The first Goat to be a lawyer.
I walk in, and they're like, is this the accused? Yeah, can I see the documentation of the illegal suing stuff?
I ate it.
Therefore, I win. My client is free.
Good day. Then we leave, and then they don't do anything because they're so confused.
I walk back in. I pick up the opposing lawyer's papers and eat them. Just right in front of everybody.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it wasn't enough. I was hungry. Goodbye for realsies.
Yeah. Forgot my pen. For realsies this time. Super for realsies. Series doesn't interest me that much. Hey, I get you. It didn't interest me that much either. I didn't watch Full Metal Alchemist until like 4 years ago.
For me, it's kind of like off and on. Right now, it's very much on.
Pretty good, but I haven't watched it because I'm too lazy. That's a lot of anime to me.
It's like, oh man, look at that. This looks interesting. Oh, it's really long. It's like One Piece.
One Piece. Yeah, yep. You should really get into One Piece. At least do a chapter a day. Maybe an episode a day.
It's so long.
In 800 days, you'll be at 800. Then by the time you get to 800, it'd be like 1,600 billion. But you know.
Yeah. Fucking 800 is gonna take me like almost 2 years.
Yeah. How about you do 2 episodes a day? An arc a day? You'll definitely get very far then.
How much is an arc?
A lot, depending on which arc you're going off. Like, Thriller Bark is like exceptionally long. Then you got Marineford. That's like kind of long, but not really. Then you got like the later arcs. Oh, the later arcs. You don't even know they were like arcs. It's like a long story.
It's like when the arc comes to an end, you're like, wait, did I miss an intro to an arc? Or No, it's just 300 episodes back. All right.
I started watching Fullmetal Alchemist. I was trying to find the English dub. I was on Netflix and I clicked on called audio description. Yep. That's what we found. Audio description. Audio description. And it was someone commenting everything that was happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was us. And it was for the movie and it was great.
It was amazing.
It was just fantastic. 10 out of 10 movie. Without it, maybe like a 6. To be honest, the only animes I've watched in like 10 years were One Punch Man, JoJo, and Madoka Magica. Is it Madoka Magica? Because, okay, just that. I get you, One Punch Man. I got you definitely with JoJo. Not so much Madoka.
Wait, what?
Madoka Magica.
What about it?
You watched it?
I watched up until a certain point.
Man, let me guess. Is it the point where the chick gets her face like fucking eaten off?
No, it's like episode 2.
Yeah, that's episode 2.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, then I stopped before that.
There you go.
I was like, man, I'm just not digging this.
Alright then. Are you hyped for Danny Phantom to beat a buffed alien in DBS? What? Danny Phantom's in DBX? Okay, that's interesting. Buffed alien? Go screw attack. I never cared about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but now I want to watch it. Yeah. Should I go into their site?
Site?
Their actual screw attack.
Oh, fine.
Sometimes the newest one just doesn't show up for some unexplained reason. Is that just like a coming thing? But yeah, I'm not.
The biggest thing. Oh wait, you know what? It's probably at the end of the lights. Let's see.
Oh, do they do that now?
I don't know.
Apparently, it doesn't look like it.
Oh hey, look.
Oh, Chun-Li won. All right, I didn't even watch that one, but okay. And for Danny Phantom, I never.
No, I don't think they do the next people's.
Tale of Fairy Tale Day. Fairy Tale have not been getting along. Also, no, I'm not getting into Piece for 2 reasons. The plot and episodes. Well, I can't like say, oh man, you need to watch One Piece because it's like the greatest anime of all time, which it is. But definitely, we have our own taste. I get the length. I get the aesthetic, and I get the art style. It's not for everyone. Rumors of One Piece movie that's going to be watching a train wreck in slow motion. Rumors of a One Piece movie that's be watching okay, it's either they're going to be watching a train wreck in slow motion, and that's the full movie, which I could dig it, but if you're but like. One Piece movies have been pretty okay in my book, unless it's a live action one. Then you got a problem. One Piece, Infinite chapter of One Piece. If you're talking about the latest chapter of One Piece, yeah, I'm not gonna say what happens, but Katakuri, one of the most badass villains I've ever seen in this series. That's all I gotta say about that. Yeah. I just said screw it. I don't care. I know a guy who watched all of One Piece twice.
How?
Why?
I mean that too.
How and why? I only watched One Piece once. And I'm currently still in that once. You tell me that a guy watched all 800 and something episodes and said, you know what? This deserves a second viewing. And he watched all of it again.
And even the new fucking episodes are like, oh yeah, definitely did it.
Yeah. Okay.
That's,
School Live, huh?
I don't believe it. Whoever that man claims he is a liar.
Yeah. You should react to an anime series called School Live. Since you said it's similar to Madoka, no, I'm not into that. I'm good with animes with school inside of it. School Days is the last anime I watched with a school title. What? Yeah, it's been a long time since I paid child support.
What?
What? Yeah, it's been a long time since I had an afro. That's what I said. I have no one else to prove.
Alright.
The Magi, the King's Magic, and Magi, Labyrinth of Magic. I love all three. Yeah, you watch Sinbad, right?
The animated?
Yeah.
Sinbad? Yeah.
Okay.
It's a nice movie.
Oh, not Sinbad. Magi.
Yes.
Okay. He watched Magi. I didn't. I wanted to watch Magi, but he refuses to watch it with me, so I don't watch it.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
When did we have this conversation?
A long time ago. That's why you forgot, Goat. One Punch Man, the manga looks interesting. Might watch the anime. Might. Dude, 12 episodes of just pure, unadulterated badassery about a guy who can kill things in one hit. I honestly, to tell you the truth, I used to want to avoid watching One Punch Man when people were talking about it. I think this was around the time where he fought Genos. And I just said, what's so good about a guy who can beat things in one punch? There's literally no tension, no build-up. Nothing about that interests me. I watched the first episode and fell in love instantaneously, and now Saitama's my second favorite anime character of all time. So, give it a shot, at least. I'm looking for something to do till Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. comes on. That's another series I need to see if I can get into.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Sounds boring.
It does. That's why I didn't watch it until this point. Oh, wait. It was like Ursus man wearing all black around the corner and grabs a man with the red hood, slamming him into the ground like that. Yeah, sex scene, like, seriously. What? I'm trying to fully understand this sentence. Mysterious man wearing all black rounds the corner and grabs the man with the red hood, slamming him into the ground. Like what? What would they do? Like what would they do there if there was a sex scene? Like seriously.
What?
Context, please.
So I got man in dark black clothing. Rounds the corner and grabs a little boy in a red hood.
No, it wasn't a little boy. It wasn't a little boy. It was just a man.
Oh, a man.
Grabs the man with the red hood.
Grabs a man with the red hood and slams him to the ground. And then they're like, why aren't you having sex? That's pretty much what I'm getting from it.
Alright.
I don't understand it.
Was that paid child support? Wait, I didn't say that. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. by what? What?
Yes, you did.
What did I say?
You said that it's been a long time since you paid child support.
I didn't. What child support? I don't even have a child.
I know you don't, and that's what it's confusing.
Because it was short. I'm lazy. Yeah, I liked it. Yeah, it's the fact that it's also just a 12-episode series. It's not like you're taking that much time out of your life just to at least give it one shot. If you're not hooked by episode 3, then it's understandable to drop it. I understand. If you're not hooked by episode 3, I don't blame you. Audio description. None of you. I love your reaction to MLP season 1 through season 7. Yeah, of course. I mean, it's not like I said, like on the last episode of the Shadow, oh, what's his name? The Pony of Shadows. It's not like I said after that episode, well, done watching this show forever. No, I'm gonna continue watching it. I'm gonna continue watching it until it's done, until everything's over, and that includes Generation 5 if it's good. I was talking about the audio description. Oh, damn, an audio description. Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, you're still talking about the Full Metal Alchemist, the audio description thing. That's what it said. Good. We're ready to see Goku get all his power and lose to Jiren. Trust me, I wish you could lose to Jiren. That would be awesome, but all I know is this is Dragon Ball. Plot is the most powerful tool in that entire series. There are other series that use the power of plot, but Dragon Ball destroys it. just utterly obliterates it. Because whenever you have a moment where you have to say, man, the main bad guy should win and he loses, you done something wrong. Bless you. Bless you. Alright, JoJo. I only watch JoJo because I have a friend who hates JoJo, so I wanted to see what was so bad about it, and now I love it. Yep. Why does he hate JoJo? I get maybe you might not like, 1, the art style, 2... That's it. Everything else about it is pretty damn good.
Maybe he doesn't like how every guy is the same face and super buff.
Hey, they're not all buff.
What character isn't buff?
There's this one guy with a stand that can move like very fast, and then I forgot the name of his stupid stand. It's been a long time since I watched JoJo. There's a stand that's really skinny. He's skinny.
The stand is skinny, but is the man buff?
Yeah, no, he's skinny too. I think I remember. He was a very annoying character. All I know is that.
Or is he a skinny buff like Bruce Lee?
Hey, Josh, tell me. Sorry to derail this, but I just realized something. Tell me. What if I told you Star Platinum, the stand of Jotaro, is so strong he can punch water so fast through a tube that it will have enough pressure to not only elevate a manhole cover, but also project the manhole cover so hard that he breaks a guy's jaw.
Yeah, I could believe that, because you just toss the goddamn thing at someone's jaw and it's broken.
No. Punching water through a tube, and that water pumps out more water to a continuous flow that then extrudes the manhole cover. And when I say protrude, usually you think like, oh, kind of like Jimmy's. No, it shoots up like a rocket. And then it destroys a guy.
So then I have a question.
Yeah.
How the fuck is he not dead?
Because it's JoJo. You don't just die. You have to get beaten brutally. Then you probably die. Maybe.
Dude, a fucking manhole cover going like that speed would be fucking, your head is gone.
Well, that's, you gotta watch.
Detached.
You gotta watch JoJo. Jiren and All Might fuse. Name the fusion. All Jiren. Jiren Might.
Jite.
Jite. All Jite. There you go. Heard that they will stop making MOP after season 9 and go and the G5 will come out leak. You know, are stupid because then yeah.
I thought it was season 8 that they were gonna stop.
No, I remember us going and seeing that thing. It says they're planning season 8, 9, then they're stopping, then Gen 5.
All right.
Yeah.
They're changing Twilight to a normal.
When it comes to like other things, I kind of hate it when people tell me this sort of stuff because it kind of like spoils it, and it's like, but in this case, I'm like, at least now I know when it's gonna end, because every single time a new season comes out, I'm like, is this gonna be last season? Is it gonna be? I thought season 4 was last season. We're in season 8 now. That's like 4 whole years of me thinking, is this ending?
I do hope they bring back Sombra.
The Pokemon count as anime? Yes. Yeah, I hope they bring back Sombra too, and hopefully they do them right.
I mean, it wouldn't make any sense with how they just said, "Ah, hey, here's his horn. Oh, it's gone."
Because
why show that?
Because I really think about it, King Chrysalis came back, Discord came back, Nightmare Moon technically came back on multiple occasions, but not as a main antagonist, but more of like you see her. Why can't my man Sombra come out and actually be intimidating and not just say 2 words?
This time he'll say 3 words.
Ooh, no, dude.
See, instead of crystals, he says crystal.
Oh God.
Instead of no, he says yes.
Yes. Pokemon does count as anime, even though it does. No matter what anyone says.
And third one. Nah.
Nah. That's like half a word, Josh. I mean, yes. Okay. Me dodging spoilers for MLP Season 8 is like the scene where One Punch Man is trying to kill a single mosquito. Yeah. I can see it. Hey, look, a spoiler. Out of here. Spoiler. No! It's like, spoilers, bro. No, 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 no. That's good. Pillar Man versus Dio. Ooh. So Jonathan just died. Oh. Yeah, come on. No spoilers of JoJo. Logic anime is always pointless. Hope Songbird comes back. Yeah. There's a lot of things. Man, I like how I'm having a lot of JoJo fans in this. It's good. It's real good. Oh yeah. Bravest Warriors. Voltron. Voltron is out, right?
Yeah.
All the episodes?
Yeah. For season 5.
How many?
6.
Great. Time to get the crew back together.
Just like last time. We got season 3 with the whole 7.
Oh Jesus.
Season 4 with the whole 6.
I hate that, but at least it's late.
Fucking season 2 was 13. That's a respectable amount.
That's a respectable amount. That's a full anime.
And then we got fucking season 3 through 5.
You know, you could have waited. Well, what if they waited and just made season 4 with season 5 and season 4 together, and then you have full 12 episodes? That's good. All right.
I don't know.
But need to get the crew back together and watch those 6 episodes, it seems.
Yeah, well,
Where is Tyler?
I don't know. Might be in class.
Oh, okay. Definitely gonna watch Voltron. Alright, hope Songbird comes back. T-Rex, Queen Chrysalis, and Songbird can come back to destroy the main 6. Actually, yeah, T-Rex did come back. He came back during the episode where Starlight messed up timelines and stuff like that. You saw a brief cameo of him destroying trees.
Oh yeah.
So even everyone except Sombra got some good treatment in the episode where all the villains take over. That's sad. That's,
You know, I want to go up to the animation team or the story writing team and be like, do you have any plans for Sombra? And they're like, who?
Who's Sombra? Who's that guy? He dictator, king, one of the only kings.
Has a dope cape.
Awesome cape. Said 3 words. I'm sorry, 2.
The guy who got
One shot.
outdone by a fucking Gak. You know, that guy.
I would like a, the common and anime / trope of bring up a bunch of villains and have them all work together to take out the main 6. I like that. Especially as like a season finale of like season 9. To tie up all loose ends, all the villains that we ever faced, dead. Or T-Rex comes back. And just have him. I'm perfectly fine with that. Have him do the exact same thing as he did before, but better.
Go with the animation quality of the movie.
Yeah.
God damn, that was mind blowing.
I remember watching Hamtaro. You know Hamtaro?
The fuck is that?
It's an anime about a hamster and his hamster friends.
I think I might.
The intro haunts me to this day.
Yeah.
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 Hamtaro.
The only reason I know of this is because of the hamster dance.
True. Yeah. True death battle. Hamtaro versus Jotaro. Why? Because they have the same powers, of course, not the same name. Dumbass. I ship Starlight and Trixie very hard. Oh, what? Why can human Trixie teleport? Who cares?
Yeah.
If you want me to explain, who cares?
It's magic.
It's magic. No.
That's
A magician will never reveal its secrets. My first anime was a young child was Inuyasha. I didn't like it. Oh, like, was Inuyasha? Yay! I didn't like it. Oh. I liked Inuyasha.
I never watched it.
It wasn't okay. It was the introduction to the famous voice actor of Ranma Satome from Ranma 1/2 that you also don't know. Yeah, it's a show about a guy who turns into a girl, but it's not Camphor. It's Ranma. It's
right.
not German.
that one. The one that's like, touched by water, and then it's like, touched by warm water, or some shit.
Touched by cold water, you turn into a girl. Touched by warm water, you are turning back into a guy. Watched that till the end and read the manga twice. Enjoyed it. What? Saw Inuyasha only once. Only saw like 2 of the movies. I even think if there was even 2.
I think you might watch too many Japanese and anime.
Kononada. No. No. I ship Lyra and Bama, but I mean who doesn't, and same with Starlight and Sunburst. Back in time travel episode. Really? He came back in time travel. Look up Sombra. Season 5.
Oh, was that the war?
Oh, that was the war one. I got that confused with the Changeling one.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Oh wow. You know that just makes this even sadder. We didn't even remember him when he came back.
Oh, yeah,
there he is. Did he say anything?
I don't know. Let's see.
I'm gonna let him watch that scene and I'm gonna go back into the chat.
Stands there menacingly.
Stands there menacingly. Oh, great. Alright. So far, so good.
I mean, he's got. He just turns dopely to the left.
I'm invested in this again. I'm trying to. This is a war.
Yeah, so much words.
Dude, look at that freaking cape. It will forever not flow.
He laughed.
Ooh, okay, that's 4. That's 4 words, I guess.
No.
No?
Alright, you have a.
Metal wing.
Yeah.
Just picturing the fact that had to get ripped off at some point still bothers me. When Pinkie Pie gets serious, don't mess with her. Oh man, I am not paying attention at all to the chat. I'm sorry. This is just boring to you guys at this point. Sorry.
Yeah, that was it.
Alright. I feel embarrassed, but who's Songbird? Look him up. There's some background ponies who said more words than Sombra. Yeah, Derpy said a ton of words. It's just sad.
The fact that we just didn't remember Sombra.
Yeah, that's sad. That's even sadder. What's sadder? Him not getting any treatment, or him getting treatment and then nobody remembering it? Especially us who actually do want to see more of the guy.
Man, that was disappointing.
I want to know if Celestia will ever have a kid. I don't know, maybe.
Do you think any guy in that universe is man enough for that?
Man enough, good enough, brave enough. Because, again, Celestia can be scary when she feels like it.
Just walk in and just, she expands her wings.
It's like, you know what? I'm gonna let you be. Gonna let you do you.
It's like, I'm just imagining now. It's like, hey boo, what do you want for dinner?
Really? Oh, Saint Seiya was great. Saint Seiya, I'm willing to argue. I'm a Saint Seiya debater.
So what?
I'm a Saint Seiya debater. Saint Seiya. It's a show about people in space with armor and stuff.
Sounds neat.
Yeah, it's very neat. They go from being like, I don't know, maybe like, I don't know, wall level to maybe be in like, I don't know, multi-galaxy or something like that. It's weird.
Oh, so it's Dragon Ball.
Yeah. But better in story.
Oh, dude, look, it's Full Metal Alchemist movie. Let's watch it.
No.
You didn't get to see the first half.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Description.
This is like he puts he slaps his hands to the ground. A giant, what the hell kind of face is that, pops up.
That or that?
No.
That well.
No. It's when he was going after the Pope guy. Priest.
Oh.
And he summoned the face.
Oh, right.
This was really young. Saint Seiya, Ranma 1/2 was one of the anime that makes me question my sanity. It was good. Don't deny your feelings. You know them to be true. Transgender before it was cool. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. If Ranma came out today, I don't know what people would talk about it, because it really was transgender before it was cool, and it was awesome. It's like, you want a strong female character? He's also a guy.
Did you know that there's a Story Little 3?
Yep. It's very bad. Don't watch it. Watch it back in like 2005 or something.
Yeah, it was made in 2005.
Yeah, I watched it back in 2005 or something.
Alright.
Really bad.
I knew there was a second one.
Your show called Cyber 6. The name is familiar to me. No, have not. But the name still is familiar to me. That hasn't changed.
Violent.
What's the weirdest ship you ever shipped?
The worst ship that I've ever shipped?
Yeah.
For me, that would be... I don't do ships too much.
I don't do ships too much either.
So, and the ones that I do, they're like the normal ships.
Like Titania and Oberon. Man, I wonder if they can get together. Oh wait, they're fucking married.
I ship them so hard. I mean, it's kind of already shipped.
The Deanne and King? Well, actually, it's already shipped. Bon and that one chick that name's always escapes me.
Cherry?
Cherry. She's neat.
I know it's not actually Cherry, but...
The weirdest ship I think I ever shipped was Trezzy and John from Homestuck, and then they kind of made that a thing at the end. So then it's like, okay, of course they did.
I ship fucking Kirito and the Flash.
Alright then, Kirito and the Flash. Best ship ever. Okay, Celeste just looks old, but that's because she's an alicorn, so I mean also in Life episode, I think that was Thorax. Sonic and Hannah Montana is a ship online. What? Sonic and everyone's a ship online. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, why it's a ship, but it's a ship. Trust me, man, Sonic X anyone is a thing. Also Naruto X everyone. Those are like two of the most shippable characters in the universe.
Dude, the only reason people ship Sonic is because the show literally has a blank spot for another person. Sonic X. Somebody.
Gotta go fast, Sonic. Gotta go fast, Sonic. Gotta go faster, 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 faster. Sonic X. Anyone. And everyone. Omnisexual hedgehog. Same with Blossom X Haku. Yes, it's an actual dude.
Wait, Blossom?
Blossom X Aku. I see why.
And Aku.
And Aku. I see why.
The demon wizard.
Yeah, the all-seeing master of darkness. Yes. Shape-shifting master of darkness. Yes.
And Blossom.
Blossom, not Buttercup, who I think would be a better choice, but Blossom. The smart one. Because it's shipping. Anyone and everything can be shipped. I know people who ship Link X, like what's the stupid fairy's name?
Navi?
Navi. Even though Navi is a small ass fairy and Link is a boy.
I mean, it makes makes more sense than that other one.
He can rip her in half.
It doesn't mean that they're gonna be doing that.
Hey, when I do shipping, I do it all the way, dang it. Alright? There's no in-betweens. There's no hugging. That's it.
Also, clearly, you've never been to certain sections of the internet.
What are you talking about? There are no certain sections of the internet.
It's the little fairies do weird things to that portion of a man.
I realized humankind was falling apart since I was born. But thanks, though. Fan art, I've actually seen fan art of Blossom X Aku on Google.
What?
It's a very popular ship, it seems.
Okay, let's see this.
Ships is the only thing all fandoms have, yes.
Oh god. Oh, there's someone on DeviantArt.
Okay then.
Oh god. Oh no.
Homestuck has 1,000 ships except Aridin. He has no ships at all, so he can sail the seas. Look, I'm not gonna be here and try to defend Aridin. I hate the guy as much as any other like Homestuck fan, but there has to be at least some person out there that cares about him. I mean, he's half of a man, but greater a bush. Yeah, this is very popular.
Is that Jack from Shaolin Showdown?
Jack? Oh, Jack Spicer?
Yeah, Jack Spicer.
Jack Spicer.
Here we go. No, damn it. I want to look at that. I'm more interested in the Spicer. There it is.
Shit. Darn it. Pop-up girls. Okay, I don't know, but weird. Okay.
Who are you the entitled rich bitch?
Oh, are you Princess? Princess Morbucks?
Yeah.
I love one.
I think that is Princess.
I can see it. Princess Morbucks x Jack Spicer.
I love.
Apparently he's enjoying himself.
It's just Aku completely.
Watch
ripping
out,
into
Discord.
the
I do too.
Spicer, and then Blossom just, that's rude. Control yourself. The
Wow.
most stupid face ever.
Our ship was Pearl X Greg from Steven Universe. That's not the weirdest ship.
Oh, it is Princess.
Oh, I knew it. Yeah, it just looks like that. I could probably tell by the freckles. The weirdest ship I ever shipped was Pearl X Greg from Steven Universe, and the fact that this isn't even nearly the weirdest thing out there is sad. I see why people do it. I mean, it's not like that weird. It's just kind of like, why though? Who is that?
Is it like different forms of Blossom?
I don't know. Pearl X Greg? I see why people do it. It's like, hey, Pearl likes Rose. Rose likes Greg. Therefore, Pearl should like Greg. Well, in a show that doesn't do that, but hey, shipping life can.
Wait.
Want to hear a weird ship? Sure, why not? Roxy X Trezzy. I can see it. Roxy seems to be going off with literally anyone. She could go off with anyone. I think she'll be fine. I've seen Foxy Sunset Shimmer fan art. Really? Alright. I feel bad for you. Okay, I'm done. I'm done with looking up now. I want to see a fanfiction of Roxy and Trezzy. Don't question it. There's probably one out there if you go on the archive channel thing that they have.
swooning.
Okay, then.
That is a child.
That is a child, yeah. That's the weirdest thing about this ship. He's like 1 trillion years old or something. That's a child. Alright then. John X. Trezzy, best head love relationship ever. I can imagine. Yeah. Unknown ships would maybe be Starlight Kakashi. Sure. That's definitely ready to go fast. All right. Oh, I can't believe this is what the chat has devolved into. Just us talking about shipping, and then Goat just looking at and really being intrigued by Blossom X Aku. Why is this a thing, Josh, that you're constantly looking at? Please stop. Control yourself.
It's just...
Please leave.
I'm so confused.
Catch up. I've also addressed fanfic. Queen Moon and Marco. Moon Karate X John Egbert. I can see it. John has that type of personality. Why? John has that personality to handle Karada. Karada's not actually that hard to really even please, so... All you gotta do is just really be nice to her and deserve head pats. And that's it. You basically have her on your thumb.
Man, look at Aku's selfie.
Hmm.
It's amazing.
Fanfic. I just remember, wait a sec, I looked it up right now. Buttercup X Scootaloo. I mean, why not, really? Okay. Also ship Cheeto X Rose. I can see it. Actually, yeah, I remember that. I think before it became like a real big thing that I started to notice.
Oh, Jesus.
There's even a song about it.
There's a song about Aku saying thick.
Well, there's a guy who edited in like Feel Good Ink, but it's like Feel Thick Aku, I think. And it's just Feel Good Ink, but with Aku saying thick a lot. It's called Moonlight Dancing. Solix, Junior, CMCs are at least 18 or older now. We come into this series and they're all like 12 or so, in 8 years. So, Jack Spicer, X Princess, more bucks. Yep, I can see it. I can definitely see it too. That actually makes sense. Feel thick, yeah, Feel Thick Ink. Princess Morbucks X Bubbles, and yes, that's a real thing. Yeah, again, you don't have to confirm. You don't have to confirm that yes or no it's a real thing. I know it's a real thing. It's kind of like R34. If it exists, there is porn of it, and if it exists, and there's 2 people, they have been shipped. Oh my god. Just have Goat just dying, just dying, just being killed slowly. This poor man. Do not feel sorry for him. He brought this on himself.
Oh no.
Sorry about the audio.
Oh god. Don't you judge me.
Don't you judge me.
Oh god.
Oh god. I can't wait to see what the comments say about this since I'm so far off chat. I think I've seen Fan or Finn from Adventure Time or Finn's X-Fin sword. I think the Finn sword. Ooh. Carcat would be proud of us all. Yeah. I think it'll seem
dude.
It's Carcat anyway.
Now we got Scaramouche with it.
No. That's just like the extra bit, like all the song. He has a bit in there. A character from Homestuck. Catch up real quick. He's an angry troll alien. And he's basis lost fans anyway. He said or not. Am I late? Yeah. Catch up for real. No, really. I mean, guy. So not reading past your comment. Yeah, Cricket, yes. Goat. Okay, sorry. So goat laugh is great. Okay. I've caught up to the chat. They are now reacting to you. Like, what? You okay? Is this a dance? Is this his squats?
Maybe.
Oh my god, Josh.
Oh no.
I read a comment called Ava's Demon. No. You guys arrived the ship war. Chat. Yeah, what do we do? I mean, come up with a topic right now before I end off the stream, which is usually how this works. I was gonna explain a little bit about the fight that I did with Yang and Kurata, because a lot of people think that it's a one-sided fight for some reason. Isn't that weird?
Maybe because it is slightly more one-sided.
On whose side, Josh, before I correct you?
Yang's.
There you go. Yes, it's heavily one-sided on Yang. But people are... Because that's what I kind of don't get. People are like, it's very one-sided. Who's the one-sided? Who's the dominator? I don't know, because I think it was pretty even, if not a little bit more on Yang's side. But apparently people think it was Kurata sometimes. And it's like...
Yeah, it's probably because you, like, I just said, oh man, after all this, and not a scratch on her. I mean, I know that's how Kurata works, but
yeah,
it just kind of made people think, man, she's overpowered.
Yeah, here's a good example. Here's a few good examples to let you know how Kurata works and how her major weaknesses are. The reason why she's so good at fighting Yang is because she's a brawler type. They're both brawler types. If you know Midoriya, Todoroki, and Bakugo, Midoriya punches things very hard. Bakugo explodes things, and Todoroki can freeze and heat things up. Now, if Kurata fought Midoriya, she would beat Midoriya. If she fought Bakugo, she would probably beat Bakugo, but kind of almost lose. But she would get one shot by Todoroki, because she cannot break out of ice. It's something she can't do. If she is, see, okay, how did I explain this in my head before? All right, Kurata is this. Your understanding of her healing factor is not the same type of understanding of healing factors. All right. L from Death Note versus Galactus. Yeah, Galactus would utterly obliterate L. Why is that even a battle? Yeah, but yeah, Kurata can heal, but she cannot heal like... Okay, man, it's very hard to explain this. A lot harder than I explained this than I thought. Okay. For instance, Deadpool. If you shoot him in the stomach, he'll regrow his stomach, and the wound will be healed, and he'll be in top physical condition. Shoot Kurata in the stomach, she will heal the damage, but she will still retain the actual damage that was given to her. All right, her body will just be back at base, but she will still have the damage that was given to her. So the instances where Yang punches her multiple times in the chest and knocks off her head and takes off her arm and punches her into that building was just as much damage as her kicking Yang in the face, dragging her across the ground, and suplexing her into the ground. If you really want statistics. Dave Strider versus Kratos. Yeah, Dave Strider destroys Kratos. Like, no diff. Stop it. One of the most one-sided fights I've ever seen in my entire life was Robbie Rotten versus all of Dragon Ball. Robbie Rotten destroys, alright? He is number 1.
Okay.
Problem?
Yeah, that's okay. Alright.
Omi versus Katara?
Who?
Omi versus Katara.
Oh, Omi.
Omi. Shaolin Showdown.
Pretty sure it would be Katara.
It really depends, because you got the weapons, armor, and skill. Big emphasis on weapons. What does Omi usually carry around him? Like, okay, even with the Orb of Tsunami, yeah, she gets destroyed. But let's say he gets the Golden Tiger Claws, the Eye of Wasabi, I forget the name. The Eye of Wasabi.
Eye of Dashi.
The Eye of Dashi, and the Sword of Storms. Katara's...
It's like, hey, you have a guy that can control all 4 elements.
Neat. I can teleport anywhere I want, shoot laser beams that you can't bend because you're not a laser bender.
I thought the Eye of Dashi was a lightning thing.
It is. I thought it was a laser. Check it for me.
Yeah, let's see.
And even if it was lightning, Katara has nothing against lightning.
Dashi. Yeah, it's lightning.
It's lightning? Okay.
Lightning.
Right then. But yeah, she would get destroyed. So hit her in. Let me trick some. Disguise. Yeah, Robbie tricks him with all his disguises and Cry chops him in the back of the neck. Robbie wins. 0 difficulty. No, she goes. So hit her enough. Yes. Take this for instance. You know how in anime where you got a main anime character and he's going up going up a very hard fight, and you see them beaten, torn, battered, but they're still getting up with the sheer willpower that they hold to still fight on. That's Kurata, except instead of looking extremely destroyed, she looks the same. But she is in that state of pain. You just can't see it because she lacks the actual emotion to express it, and her healing factor makes it look like she's okay. That's one of her strategies. She is a glass cannon. She knows how weak and brittle she actually is, but her opponents don't know that. So with her acting like nothing's wrong with her, it gives the opponent the feeling that they're doing nothing to her, thus letting them lose their confidence and having her take her out. 2 things that you need to notice in the battle. When Yang punches Kurata into the building, she's knocked out. Kurata is knocked out cold. That's why her eyes are closed and everything. It wasn't until Yang talked about, you know, judo, aka her sensei, is where she woke up. You don't talk about her sensei. That's like her trigger. Don't do that. And the moment where you see Yang doing her plan to drop her dust rounds around her, you notice how she's standing in one place and not going after Yang, and instead waiting for her to come to her. That's your indication to show that she is not in the same condition that she was in the beginning of the fight, where in the beginning of the fight she was right in her face and ready to go straight at her. I know, since you don't know Kurata as a character and you only seen her like maybe 3 fights max in the actual story, yeah, you wouldn't actually get that on first glance. So happy I could at least explain it to you guys. But no, this fight was not one-sided. If anything, it was one-sided on Yang's side of the battle, but that could change instantaneously in round 2. You're going to see a lot of one-sidedness in round 2. Best fight strategy. Just hit them really hard. Stop. Just stop. Stop, Josh. Please.
It's a fusion of Dexter, Blossom, and Aku.
No. Ultra Instinct Shaggy versus Robbie Rotten. Stalemate. They're both too strong. Yeah, because she may be able to heal the injuries that you can see, but the actual, like exhaustion that you would get by being hit that much will still get to her. She will fall. There was a moment in the manga, the comic that I've been posting out that I actually cut, of her laying on the ground after a battle and her not understanding why her body isn't moving. It's because she's just tired. She doesn't understand what tired is, so she just is. Yeah, Katara from Avatar.
What other Katara is there?
Guitar. Don't turn away from me. With karate, you want to focus more on multiple random blows or just a couple of well-placed blows? A couple of well-placed okay, think about it this way. When Yang took off her head, that did a ton of damage to her in the sense that she now, because the more her healing factor heals her body, the more tired that she's going to become. So healing her head took a lot out of her as it was. Re-healing and adjusting her arm, tanking the blows to her chest. Whatever she has to heal is the damage you're getting to her. It's just the fact that she's stronger than the average human is why she's able to just get back up after taking that amount of damage. But with a good well-placed blows, yes. If you like really hit, she even acts like an actual body. Just so take out her pressure points, like Omaru mo Shinderu, she's done. She might, reconstitute herself, but she's done. She won't be able to actually move after that. Too many things have exploded. Wait a minute. Up to this fights. I don't know. Best fight strategy is really hard. Yep. Of DBZ's logic. Me, judo sucks. Wait. Judo sucks hard. What did you say? Sorry. It's too late then. You did. Yeah, basically. She doesn't wait for you to backtrack. She'll just kill you. I would run. Gotta go fast. Hopefully you're massively hypersonic plus. We're from ship war to debates. The two best for people on the internet to go to fight. Nope, you still dead. You can't escape me. So what are judo's powers? Very complicated. Very complicated to explain. To put it in easy to understand methods. Judo has two swords. One sword is all about defense, the other one's all about offense. If you defend with the offensive sword will be destroyed instantaneously. And if you try to attack with the defensive sword, it will do literally nothing to the opponent. So there's that. It's kind of like a sword and a shield, except the sword can easily be broken, and the shield can't even do like bashing damage. And he can use those swords and fuse those swords into his arms to be more hand-to-hand combat oriented. And that's more his preferred way since he actually sucks at using swords. That's what I like about judo. He has things, but he doesn't actually know how to use them. But they slowly but surely progress over time, and I would explain it, but then I'll be here all day.
Trust me, he would.
Yeah.
Most certainly. Hey,
what's up? Give that bitch a cannon. Bitches love cannons. Yes. All the yes.
But they're not a bitch.
If she... Oh. Wait. No, she's not. Like, the funny thing is, this was, like, pretty much explained of Kurata's character. She can't breathe. Like, she doesn't breathe. She can't, like, show that she's panting if she's, like, in, like tired. That's like one of the main things about the fight, that you can't really tell if she's tired or not because she doesn't breathe. And there's a meme going on. It's like all women are queens, but if she breathes, she's a thought. Well, Kurata can't breathe, so I guess she's not a thought. Okay, it's the most powerful character you've ever made. The most powerful character ever made. Icon. Icon is literally the strongest guy I have ever made in my entirety of ever making a whole bunch of stories. Like, legitimately, I could make a stronger character if I tried. Oh wait, I did. Failed. And if you don't know Icon, I could explain one or two things about him for you, but that's about it. I like Judo Swords. Kurata is 100% yes, queen. Yes, she is 100% queen. And deserves head pats. In fact, she loves head pats. Like canon-wise, she loves head pats. She likes getting strikes behind the ears. She just doesn't like to admit that. All women are queens. If she breathes, she's a star. Trust me, I would like to, like, at some point, make animations. Like, one of the things I hope to do at some point is to make animations revolving around my characters, explaining to you their powers and abilities in their way. Because me just talking about it is boring. Me animating the characters, not only showing you what they can do, but explaining how they do it, that's interesting to me. So, definitely gonna hopefully do that down the line. Who doesn't know about... Yeah, if you're on my channel, if you don't know about Icon, I'm, like... disappointed. Not so much disappointed. Just more like... Yeah, kind of disappointed. Surprised. Because I have been talking... I talk him, like, very often. I even made, like, 2 question and answer videos that actually got traction. Which usually doesn't happen. The word overpowered is different depending on who you're talking about. When it comes to characters that do blunt and cutting damage, Kurata is overpowered to them. However, if you can encase her in ice, trap her, I don't know, like, give her a bear hug, she can't do anything. Because she uses the momentum of her speed to her advantage. So, if she doesn't use mass times acceleration equals force, she's not very strong. She has tons of mass.
However,
like 2 grams.
That is not a lot of mass.
If moving at like very, very high speeds, it's very powerful.
Well,
is it not?
Yeah, but still, it's...
Her mass times acceleration, and she has a F-ton amount of acceleration, will equal her force. And that is her thing. My favorite characters so far in Nobody Cries for Nothing is Kaden and Kurata. Too bad one of them's gone. I'm sorry for your loss.
No, you're not.
Not really. However, it is not impossible for me to bring her back. It is definitely not impossible for me. I can definitely write in a logical, easy to explain reason that's not BS to bring her back to life. It is not hard. Am I going to do it? Probably not.
Wait, Kurata's dead?
Yeah, Kurata's dead.
Oh, neat.
Neat. That's what you say. The only way to kill Kurata is in 2 ways. Obliterate every single thing about her, period, where not even an atom is left. Or give her some sushi. She can't handle it. Joking, of course.
I'm just imagining, she's like wrecking havoc amongst the world, and then someone just walks up with a goddamn sushi roll and be like, eat it.
No. No random person, not my day.
Takes one step forward and she flees off the planet.
As for Kaden, tell me, random, first of all, are you enjoying these Ruby versus Nobody Cries for Nothing battles? Second, I've been thinking about having Kaden fight Blake. Is that something you'd be interested in seeing? Also, take me with you. I once made an OC in fanfic who the main attack was to send an opponent back in time to the beginning of the universe so they would die in the Big Bang. That's
overpowered.
That's overpowered.
It's just like, I don't want to fight.
The only people like that can negate that would be like someone like Icon who is above time, so you can't really send them back anywhere, or Time Lords themselves that just are above time.
What about people that have like a reality or strength? How does that work?
They just get reborn afterwards. In fact, yeah, they died to the Big Bang, but then they just come back naturally after trillions of years go by and they just get born again. So their perpetual life is just, at one point they'll meet you again and they'll just send you back to the Big Bang. That's a horrible life.
Damn. watching the recent Yu-Gi-Oh movie, I'm like, oh right, Kaiba just has reality assurance.
Yes.
He's just like, oh,
Nope,
hey,
coming back.
I'm being killed by the astral plane. No.
Okay.
Did it.
Then who will fight Weiss? I was thinking about a character fighting Weiss. I can't have her fight Subaru because Subaru would wipe the literal pavement with her. Yet
How about
Zarumahu Rohim could stare at her long enough and her head would just explode.
I don't know the scaling of these
He
guys.
poked the guy and he nearly died. And he literally suppressed himself to like human level.
Alright. How about
Zaru can't fight almost anyone. I was gonna go with the Mistress of Wonder, but no one really knows her feats yet, so it's very hard for me to do a character like that. But you know how good Caden is at this point when he gets pushed. Subaru, I got someone for Subaru, but that comes later. Way later. Definitely, I'm enjoying the mini versus series he made. Yeah, that's good because the only reason why I'm doing these animations is to not only test out my characters, but also finally animate them for once instead of animating other people.
so you're doing the same thing at the same time.
Kind of, sort of. Yeah.
Animating other people while also animating your own character.
Yeah, it's testing out the waters and seeing how strong they are after Chapter 1. And then seeing how they fare. I couldn't really face up against any other person. The Ruby crew just seems the most balanced in forms of where they are right now.
Except for Ruby.
Except for Ruby. Ruby kind of is
It's like a blur.
Yeah, it's
A white blur.
yeah, when Judo fought Ruby, it was like one-sided for me to think Judo has ways to beat her, but then it's like Silver Eyes, he loses. So what's the point? Might as well just make the fight just them standing each other and her just like That's it.
They're just staring at each other. So, has anyone died recently? And then she's just,
You can only
yeah,
erase
we're-
a certain amount of memories. Yeah. I also want to know when you plan to update Nobody Crash for Nothing. I've been in a slump when it comes to Nobody Crash for Nothing. Like,
You've been in a slump with like all of them for a while.
yeah, it's because I just been into animating. At this point, it's like, I like animating. I do want to update the story so I can actually finally get done with chapter frickin' 2. Because the ending of chapter 2 is my favorite ending. Like, bar none. Damn it.
You should update Moima.
I'm probably never going to update Moimon again.
No.
Moimon is almost a thing I'm never going to update. I want to, but it's like... Because according to me, Moimon has, like, the shortest story. And that's saying a lot.
Even compared to fucking Persona 5.
Are you kidding? Are you kidding? You played a Pokemon game?
Yeah.
You watch me play a fucking Persona game?
Yeah.
Take me 33 hours to get done with a Pokemon game. Takes me 280 to get done with a Persona game. Yeah, like this one's gonna be shorter?
Yeah.
No. It's not. Especially since I'm cutting out a lot of filler.
But wouldn't that actually make it shorter?
That's what I'm telling you. It's short. It's shorter. It's it's long as hell even after me cutting out a bunch of filler.
I still feel like it would be shorter.
Erase my opponent. Like if I had the power, I would erase my opponent's memories of my attack pattern, so every fight I would have an advantage. Because good opponents learn your attack pattern. I could see that. My power is to observe people and find their weakness, but not fight them. You're basically like an observant version of Hirota, who's the embodiment of time in my story. Whenever she fights someone, she doesn't even fight. She just kind of lets them beat her up, only to know that like a fraction of a second of her is just gonna come out of the time stream and then kick his ass after learning what he could do. Because unless you're going to destroy time itself, you're not killing Hirota. I have 2 characters that can banish people from existence with the Immortal Phoenix. What is up with these people in creating a lot of overpowered characters? I only have 1 overpowered character, and that was just like my end point. I'm not making any other overpowered characters aside from Icon and maybe Alice, but that's it. And Alice was just because they made the story better, and that's it.
Alright.
What, Josh? Got a problem? I'm supposed to be going to doing my college discussion board for history right now, but I really don't want to. That's a lot of things for me with my current college situation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can feel that.
I'm curious to find out what my stand would be. Jojo says stand power, the power to create memes. Stand power to create memes.
That is such
An overpowered stand.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's so stupid.
I got a stand too. My stand was apparently. It's kind of like another person's stand, so I see why they gave me it. It's a stand that gets heavier. No, it's a stand that is constantly on my back. It's constantly on my back. It's light as hell. But the more depressed I get, the heavier it gets. So if I'm really depressed, it just kind of just fucking keeps me down.
And you're just like...
And then the fact that this thing is on top of me being so heavy will make me even more depressed. So it's kind of like an ever-ending loop of me never getting up. Mine wasn't overpowered. Dude, being able to erase anything of your opponent is pretty overpowered in my book. Let me see. Alright. Find their weakness, but not fight them. You can be overpowered for other people. I reread where it's TGTLE. It can be overpowered for other people. Being able to read their weakness of any opponent. What do you mean by you can't fight them? As in you're physically unable to fight them and the universe will never allow you to actually exploit their weakness? Or you just don't feel like it? I'm kind of confused. Hey, you have an Alice. That's neat. A what now? Stand power to create memes. I'll reel my stand. Never gonna give you up. I think my stand's name would probably be Runaround. The Big Bang guy from fanfic. Still writing. I'm planning on having him lose to Spike. Dino and Karada versus the Pillar Man from JoJo. Oh. The Pillar Man from JoJo.
The ones that have the fucking awesome soundtrack. Ah!
What happened?
I fucking dropped my fucking $50 on my toe.
Oh. Okay, first off, aren't the Pillar Men like, I don't know, almost gods? I don't look, unless they're chapter 3 version of Judo, and if I were to write Karada where she didn't die, maybe chapter 3 Karada, but since she's dead, she's gonna be chapter 1 Karada, and she had no chance. Because here's the funny thing, for all of you who are interested in any way sense, Karada wasn't meant to die in my initial run around of the scene. She was actually meant to survive, but times have changed, and she died. So just know there's a universe out there that she is alive. Watch any of the exclusive short series of Crush Your Girls. If you're talking about the one where you choose your own adventure, I haven't gotten to that yet, but I'm trying to get to those. Because I'm trying to find a way to record it to the point where I can still do my own adventure thing. My God. Look, Paulo Jr., dude, look, I love myself some JoJo, but I also wouldn't spoil things for certain people. Even if it's obvious, I'm still not gonna say it out loud. Yeah, in another dimension, like how every single choice you make, there's a parallel or universe where you made the opposite decision. So, there was a decision for me to either kill Kurata off or keep her alive. I made the decision to kill her. So, there's another universe out there that has her alive. And you're probably being very happy about that, other universe. Random. Alright. But I think this might be the end of the stream, guys. Now, what series am I gonna react to now? Not entirely sure. Could be anything. Thinking about other dimensions trips me out so much. Trust me, does that all the time for me too. Just knowing there's a me out there that's rich and successful and has not a care in the world makes me angry and I want to kill him. Yes, basically. There's also a universe that that she stays alive and also still spares said guy that we will not say due to spoilers. That people are not so far into JoJo. Seriously, actually, people out there that didn't watch it yet. Yes, I'm trying to be vague as possible. I'm actually proud of myself for being this vague when talking about JoJo because that usually does not happen.
I'll tell you guys this: a dog dies.
Don't bring that up. Look, don't even bring that up. That's hurtful, man. He's my favorite Joestar. Yes, because I remember us at least watching that once. Dio, hate you so much.
Yeah, it feels kind of a dick.
Kind of.
Yeah, just a little bit.
He can be changed. He needs a hug.
Yeah, that's what he needs. A hug.
See when it ends. There's another dimension in which a giant giraffe fell from the sky and you died. There's another universe where a giant giraffe fell from the sky, came to my house, said, hey bro, you want to go skateboards? And then I said no, and then he's like, oh okay. So he jumps off into the distance and fights Goku. And wins.
Dude, nice.
The only way you cannot make this end is by bringing up a topic to make me talk about within the next 1 minute. If not, I need to order myself a pizza because I still didn't do that.
Oh, you're actually doing that?
Yeah.
Oh. Alright.
My mind cannot comprehend, but comprehend most things. Okay. That's a broken axe.
Hmm?
Your axe is broken.
No, that's a mod.
Your mod is broken.
Yeah, it is. Like, damn.
Stranger Things, good show. Icon versus Icon. Icon would win, obviously.
But wouldn't Icon just make Icon not exist?
Well, that's just it. There can only be one icon in existence, period. So the battle can not ever happen anyway. So that's the funny thing.
What if they like cloned him?
You can't clone Icon. He's not a thing that you can clone.
Sure you can. You just look at him and you're like, clone.
Love Undertale. And no, you can't. Hello, girl icon versus guy icon. There is no girl icon unless Icon gets popular for some reason in the coming future and it's become a very successful anime that I'm praying that it does, and then they make R34 of him. That's it. Which I am not looking forward to in any way, shape, or form. That's the only thing I dread if I ever become like an actual popular guy, which I, you know, low expectations, but Jesus Christ, if it happens.
It's not the fans, it's the art that they make.
Oh God, my mind cannot comprehend, but it fucking Cthulhu. Go eat pizza and do a reaction. You heard of getting a Netflix? No. Ever heard of B, the beginning of Netflix? I haven't.
No.
Icon is so overpowered that he wants to fight himself. He will fight himself.
Yeah, here we go. Fucking Icon, he makes himself. Bam.
Can't.
Why not?
'Cause
He is himself. He is an all-powerful guy.
yeah, he is an all-powerful guy, but another all-powerful being, such as nothing, will not allow him to make another one of himself. He is not above the thing that created him.
You see, that's where you're wrong, maker of this character. I know more about your own creation
than you.
Than you.
Clearly.
In fact, I think that you draw him not nearly
Very high.
as buff
Thank
enough.
you. Thank you, 3 Canary. I really appreciate that. Trust me. 10 years from now, I can't wait to see what happens to me. If I'm in a box or I'm in a slightly bigger house.
Or just in the same size house.
Yeah, I like the same size house. Because here's the thing. If I become any which way successful, I'm just moving in with my parents. Screw it. Less money to spend.
And if I ever get successful, I'm just gonna be in an apartment. I don't
Dude, you have enough money to buy like 17 trillion mansions and 5 trillion cars. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna crash at my bro's house. Buy him some pizza or something.
That's kind of hard for me to do.
Cheeto X Grata, I will write a fan fiction on Tumblr one of these days. Please send me the link so I can cringe happily.
Cringe happily. Yes. Oh shit.
No matter what you do, a whale is gonna die. I do kill a whale, don't I?
Wait, you kill?
I kill a whale in my story. I'm not saying who does it.
Why do you kill a whale?
It's a very interesting reason.
I'm just trying to comprehend the reasoning behind. You know what? This whale dead.
Yeah, there's a person who kills a whale. I'm not gonna say who. I'm not gonna tell you the reason, but just know a whale is gonna die, and that will happen. But nobody cries for nothing. The moral of this story. Most powerful character of them all.
Somebody attached to said whale.
No one's attached to the whale. They just like it a lot.
So they're attached. That's kind of what
You are
it means.
You are a Pop-Tart in another dimension. I am a damn good Pop-Tart, and you better never forget it.
I don't know, man.
Nothing is the most powerful character of them all. That is a huge yes.
Okay, but if you really were a Pop-Tart, would you want the person who eats you to put you in the toaster?
Now I want a Pop-Tart. Yes. Thanks, guys. Now I want a Pop-Tart. John Cena. Are you sure? We're having nothing. John Cena. Are you sure about that? Do you know what Doki? Yes. Yeah, I know what Doki. We all know what Doki Doki Literature Club is. We are well versed in the greatness that is Doki Doki Literature Club. I still have Monica on my computer to this day.
Don't bring that up. I still haven't fully recovered.
Yeah, Goat hasn't fully recovered. If you ever need voice actors for your actress for your work. Hit me up. I'll work for free. Honestly, you're one of the biggest role models. So happy no matter what. You're the best. Thanks. Just reading those words, especially on a live stream like this, always just warms me up inside to no end. Especially after the day I had. So, thank you. Really. Alright, Crash Nothing John Cena. Sure about that. Voice acting care. Hey, after hearing what your voice was like in during your read of my Homestuck thing, yeah, you have a very good voice. I could give you a voice to probably one of the Angel characters. You do sound kind of like a Daisuke.
I like how you say a Daisuke.
I have two.
Oh.
His dad.
Oh, that makes more sense now.
Yeah, his dad. I've been watching since your reactions to season 3 of MLP and your original channel got deleted. Don't remind me. Mental breakdown. Me too. Huge one. I was so incredibly happy when I found this one. Yeah, it sucks because I could barely like find people. I could barely like find the old guys that were on my old channel. They have to just like hopefully find my stuff. Do like recommendations or something. It's a hard fought life. The whale is my father. Don't Final Fantasy. Is that 10?
The whale is my father.
No.
Sounds weird.
I could do voice acting for you. Trust me, if there were ever a moment where I'm about to do an animation that requires voice acting, I'm gonna do a live stream, or a video addressing it, sending people to like a Google Drive link of like the script, and then having you guys just send me via an email or something about your auditions. And I would love to do that, but I wanted to get these animations done first, get the word out that hey, I'm not just a reactor, I also make a story that's subpar. How about you give that a watch or something first before I start doing that?
Subpar. I'd say that's
again,
way above subpar.
Again, I'm a very, very harsh critic to myself. Very harsh.
Like the fact that I'm enjoying just 2 of the stories that you just randomly started. I'm like, oh man, these are good. Do more. And the fact that I'm not starting your original one because I think it's too long.
Yeah, if you started from, if you were like my first roommate, P.O. started reading my stuff, and it was thanks to him that a lot of decisions were made in the earlier chapters of of the story. He proofread a lot of my stuff and gave me a lot of good ideas in forms of things. He didn't tell me to kill Kurata. He actually hated that I did that. He almost dropped it after he saw Kurata die. I wonder why.
That's how you know you got something good.
Yeah, I wonder why. I mean, come on. Everyone has to die sometime.
Yeah, man up to fucking reality, dude.
I think you might enjoy this. I deleted Monica by changing her file name to Begone, bot. Icon versus Monica. Icon, because while Monica is very strong, it requires her time and effort to actually change up the reality that she's currently in. Not to mention, she only seems to be very astute to a reality that is digital based, while Icon can literally be in any assortment of reality or dimension and just adapt to it to the point where it's like he always lived there. Like when I did the shorts, the trailers of him like meeting Ruby and just looking into his book and saying, "Yeah, you'll do." That's how he works. He goes into another reality and he's like, "Oh, I know every one of these guys." Thank you for noticing me. No problem. I miss your Dan versus videos. Trust me, I do too. Oh, channel since season 4 of MLP. Yeah, thanks. Not bad. A lot of you guys who show up for these streams are people who have been here for a while, and I see that 12 now 12 people are watching, which basically makes this the beginning of the stream all over again. So me ending it is actually pretty hard.
Hey everyone, leave so I can have pizza.
Let me see if I can order it whilst doing this.
Oh man, well, I mean, you are kind of now streaming in the living room, I don't think it can be any more awkward now.
Yeah. Let's see here. Delivery. I'll go back into the chat every now and then and see what you guys are saying. Remember when you first did those? Hi. By the way, awesome animation. Thanks. Thanks. It took me 3 weeks to get that done, apparently. Since someone mentioned that the battle after Judo versus Ruby, this came out 3 weeks afterwards. So, happy that you liked it. Part 2 is going to take a hell of a lot longer. If you thought the choreography in that fight was okay or good, the choreography in round 2 is just going to be... I hate my life types of how much detail I'm trying to put into this. Oh wow, I remember this dude. Hey, random guy. Oh god, random guy. Next door to the leader of the Illuminati. His name is Bob. Oh god.
Oh. Not Bob.
Bob. Those Turnabout Storm reactions. Yeah, a lot of people like my Turnabout Storm reactions. I can see why. I mean, I'm a huge Ace Attorney fan, and how people were gravitated toward it. It was great. Are you sure it isn't Carl? Are you sure it isn't Keith? Yeah, I thought it was George.
Wait, which Keith?
Keith. The only Keith.
Right, there's only one Keith in every existence.
Yes. Question, who is Icon and what are his abilities? Alright, to put it in simple terms, Icon is... I don't know. How do I explain Icon? How do I explain Icon in such a short manner? That's the real question. Icon is like the above god of my verse. He can pretty much do anything he feels like because he can. And he can practically do anything. The only thing he cannot do is kill the guy who gave him the power that he got. That's his only crux. That's literally his only crux. Because here's the hierarchy. You got humans, you got demons, you got angels, you got gods, and then you have Icon, and then you have nothing. That's your pecking order. Right there.
See, what was the phrase that inspired the character? Nothing is above God?
Oh, yeah, the riddle that was given to me when I was in a Christian camp, of all things. And this was when I was really young. And they gave me a riddle. They gave the whole entire campers a riddle. And it's like, what is more powerful? What is more powerful than God? More wicked than the devil? Poor people have it. Rich people don't need it. And no, rich people need it. And it's pretty much above everything. And then everyone was like, "Oh well, they don't know," because they were like really stumped. They didn't know. And I was the one like, "Well, nothing." And then he's like, "Correct. Nothing is more powerful than God. Nothing is more wicked than the devil, and such and such and such and such." I'm like, I can make a story out of this. Oh, I'm sorry, I was 6. I could write this. And that's how Icon was born. Well, that's basically how Nothing was born. Icon was made like a year after.
Do they know about Nothing?
I don't think they know about Nothing as much as they know about Icon.
Okay.
If anything, hopefully I will do that animation thing about certain characters explaining what they are. I would like to do a Nothing related thing, because Nothing does have a physical presence it could show people. Unless I can just, do the lazy thing and just say, hey, this blank screen, this is Nothing. And Nothing is now talking to you.
Are you high? No. You're just by nothing.
Wasn't Icon, what do you want to, named Undertale character? Yes. Yes, I named him Icon for no reason whatsoever. Until people said, hey, did you know the person that the actual name is actually kind of like Karada? I'm like, oh, okay. I'll name it Karada then. He's stronger than Satan. Pretty much stronger than everyone, yes. Oh, no to pizza.
No No pizza.
Sorry.
No.
It's fine. Apparently, being late to the stream allowed the stream to last 2 hours, so I was planning on ending it a long time ago. Oh, this dude animation's like, wow, I'm impressed. Thanks. Really, thank you. Just hearing that allows me wanting to animate more. That's called motivation, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, meanwhile, I'm sitting here like, man, I'm so bored, I don't know what to do. Should I animate?
Nah, too hard. Not much after this stream.
That is quite literally
How's the
process.
How's the motorbike? I don't know if I remember telling you guys the horrible story about wicked demons tampering with my items and then made me pay $200 for it. But
Yes, that.
yeah, to make it a summary format, my tire blew out and I needed to find a electronics store that specializes in electric bikes to fix it. I went to said place. They said yes, they got it, but it required them to take hours upon days to get it done. And then they said, oh, by the way, it broke. The best way to fix it is by constantly having the battery stay on forever. And you can never turn it off. And now you have to pay us $200. Trust me, if I didn't hate suing people, they would be sued. Because I brought it to another bike store, and they got it done in like 22 minutes, and I only had to pay $29. For the same problem.
Yeah,
Kill me. The fact that I could be $200 richer to this day ticks me off. Have you watched Miraculous Ladybug Season 2? I'm planning on binge watching it once a decent amount of episodes come out. I need to stop talking away from the microphone. Best way to explain Icon is Icon. Just like how Pinkie Pie is Pinkie Pie, and any other character who is just their character is just their character. Best way to explain Icon. I join the side of nothing and nobody cries for nothing. Yep, you're either a demon, a human, an angel, or nothing. Choose wisely, because being nothing is not all it's crapped up to be. Trust me. Nothing is basically the one above all of the verse. Fear nothing. Yeah. It's my only, like, because if any of you know Versus Battle Wiki, I didn't know anything about the tiering system even after I made my characters. And once I found out that nothing was tier 0, I was shocked that I actually made an actual tier 0 character. And I was like, okay, sweetness, I guess.
I guess I did that.
Nice. Yeah, the animation was very good. Thank you so much for kind words. Favorite place to eat. I actually wrote like a dumb thing about that. Hold on. Ah, ow, my arm. Ow, my chest.
What are you doing?
Getting my little black book. I got it. Okay. Let's see here. Where are you? Here you are. His bio that I put in for the book of all the characters I ever made is that he's fond of all types of food, but he mostly prefers home-styled chicken. Okay. There you go.
Do you even know what that means?
Home-style chicken, yes. What is it, Josh?
I have no idea.
Basically homemade.
Oh.
Homemade chicken. Just homemade chicken. So, since his favorite food is homemade chicken, I guess his favorite place to eat would be probably in a backyard somewhere with, like, people who made homemade chicken for him. And since he can probably pose as anyone's like, son, he can do anything.
I feel like chicken tonight.
Hey, Dad. Made chicken? Oh, man. I'm back to this square.
Square?
Where I'm just so far away from the chat. I'm so far. I need to hurry up. I need to find. Favorite place he is, nothing is talking to you. Character development, then nothing talks to you. My life is in a nutshell. Nothing talks to you. My life in a nutshell. That's sad. Don't be sad. But is nothing itself? So when there is nothing, there is something that is nothing, and when nothing is something, isn't something nothing? When is nothing a thing? The thing then? Well, here's the thing, guy. When nothing is nothing, it stays as nothing. When it continues to be nothing, it'll never be a something, because if it's a something, it's not nothing. So it'll constantly never be something, because when it's something, it's not nothing. So it will constantly stay as nothing, meaning that it will stay nothing forever. There you go. Unlike Icon, who is a something, but he can become nothing. He just wants to be a something for people to see. But if he didn't want anyone to see him, he can just become nothing. Easy. Simple maths. If you don't count Corey and nothing is the best anime character. If you don't count Corey and SpongeBob, that is.
Corey and SpongeBob.
Corey is the best anime character. I cannot even live up to the standards that is Corey.
Who's Corey?
Corey in the House.
Oh.
That's So Raven, the meme that Corey in the House is an anime. I kind of heard makes out for me. It's kind of hard to read in your drawing style for me. It's kind of hard to read in your drawing style. I hope I'm reading that right, because the spelling is a little bit off. But yeah, my drawing style is trying to evolve. I'm trying to evolve it, basically. Playing on May 6 being a death battle before 2020. That'll be interesting. Nothing. Corey and SpongeBob are the strongest characters ever. Period. Bar none. You can't touch them. Have you played them fighting herds? No. A vending machine stole my dollar today. Feel bad, man. I found $10 yesterday. Feel great, man.
Hey, don't rub it in.
Hey, no, you're telling me something negative in your life. I'm telling you something positive in my life. So you throw your negativity on me. I want to throw my positivity on you, so we can both be our separate things. Now I'm upset because I hate vending machines now. But I like the random necessities of having eagle vision when it comes to money on the ground. That's funny. Can't find my keys. I can sure the hell see that $10 bill in the far off distance. Back. The one above all is in Marvel, right? Or is it DC? I get them confused all the time. I get them confused. I get their tier zeros confused all the time.
I am not the guy to ask.
Yeah. Oh, back collections. I get 3 bags of Fritos from a vending machine at my school the other day, and I had no idea what to do. The other 2. Yeah. No. I only put $1. Do you watch any famous YouTuber? Any famous YouTuber? Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, Piemations. Yeah.
I guess he's I count more of just an animator. It's just YouTube is his medium.
Yeah.
I don't really know if he's a YouTuber.
He posts his things on YouTube. You're a YouTuber. Even if you're just posting a stupid picture, you're a YouTuber.
Somehow posting a picture on YouTube.
Yeah, you did. I did that once.
How?
Apparently, when I first started off on my channel, there was this one time I just put in like a picture, and then it just made a 3-second video of just that picture. And I'm like, I can make this my intro. Any famous YouTuber? Homemade Chicken. Homemade Chicken is the best anime character. It's really terrible. Yep. Strongest character. I'm the strongest character. Makes sense. Nothing transcends the concept of nothingness and somethingness. Yes. Nothing is nothing. That's basically how you can explain nothing, just how you can explain icon with just icon is icon. Oh wow. Nothing doesn't cry. Nobody cries for it, and it doesn't cry. Can't even cry. Doesn't even know what crying even is. Because if it is, it isn't to him. Them, my fault. Sorry. Your neutral pronouns. Nothing. When you buy something of a vending machine, but it gets stuck halfway. Trust me, that happened to me like a few days ago. Heard advice from D-Buddy University. Life in Knuckles. Pimations, yeah. YouTuber. Oh my God, Josh. Why does he post his animations on any other platform? He's a YouTuber. All right. Oh my God. Maybe if he posted all of his work on like ArtStation or just DeviantArt, and then he just like, I'm just also gonna post it on YouTube for no discernible reason, just for no backlash. I don't even care if it gets popular. Then he's not a YouTuber. But he literally does it so people can watch it on YouTube. He's a YouTuber. Christ. The music I used in my old intro was just a stock thing. I don't remember what it was. I just know it was a neat little guitar riff. I was like, oh, that's pretty neat. And that's it. I honestly could not tell you what that song was. Speaking of intros, miss your old intros. Yeah. It wasn't until I realized, man, I just don't do intros anymore. I would start doing like me popping into existence again. That was fun. But like when I did intros, it's like, using your old intros. My old intros, the first one was a stock footage thing when I first started off. The second one I think was the Living Tombstones remix of Let It Go, but like the first 3 seconds of it, because that's the only portion I like.
Every other part's just like,
okay, I hate this song. Okay, I hate this song. And the third one was one person's remix of Stronger Than You by Garnet. Yeah.
You can never go wrong with that song.
Yeah. At this point, people have done like remixes to death, but you know, can't go wrong with it. Hell, even I did one.
What was that remix of?
Oh, like no, like not like remix, but like rewording. Like instead of like Garnet singing it, it's like Chara singing it or Chris. Yeah, parodying it. There we go. Nothing isn't what he isn't. Period. What do you think of the idea? What do you think of the idea of Japan brought some MOP privileges from the U.S. to make it into a Crusher Girls anime? I heard it's a thing. I would like that. I mean, if they can make Powerpuff Girls an anime, I don't see why they can't make an MLP or a Crusher Girls anime.
Dude, I'll be honest. I'd rather watch Equestria Girls than My Little Pony.
Yeah, I'd in certain cases.
They have a more interesting dynamic, in my opinion.
More interesting dynamic. I can see why. Definitely. Does seem more structured. At least when they got their power, they use it afterwards. Instead of just placing it back somewhere where it came from and then never mentioning it again. Rainbow power. The one with the guitar intro.
One with the guitar intro.
Yeah, I only had one. And that was just when I first started off. And I for the life of me, don't know what that stock footage was. Stock music was. There's two. Let It Go. Sandstorm. Or something. At least. Not falling for that meme. on Stronger Than You, Pikachu Edition, Stronger Than You, Pikachu Edition. Same, Josh. I think that's his name. You know, it seems like he's late. Nope, I haven't ordered the pizza yet. You guys have been holding me up.
Wait, did I hear someone actually know my name?
Yes. Weird, right?
Now I'm scared.
Yes, you should be.
Like, we've only said my name like 3 times.
Yeah. We mentioned Rainbow Power again for like 2 seconds and then moved on. That's what I mean. They mentioned it only for like Luna's dream, but it's a dream, so how much credibility is that worth?
17.
Sure. I wish they delivered sushi on the go like they did, like the pizza. Trust me, I wish they did too. Nightmare.
What sushi place would do that?
I wouldn't be surprised if Kura Sushi just said, "Now we have a delivery service. John, you're driving." What?
But I don't have a license.
Driving. Neither do we. So 3 Delivery. I remember that show.
3 Delivery.
Yep. It's been more than 3 times. Run through your head. You have a name for your YouTube channel like Frozen or... Oh no, it was more of just a joke. Back in high school, when we watched Frozen, we liked the movie. And then by the time I got my YouTube channel, people have destroyed Frozen to the point where it's just become both a joke and just annoying. And so as a joke, we kind of just make fun of the songs as like ironically, not like, you know, like we're trying to actually be funny with them. And when I made my channel, thanks to William and whatnot, if you don't know my origin story of making my channel, he's like, "I got a perfect name for you. You're not a brony yet, right? Yeah. And you're gonna start watching the show, right? Sure. You're gonna be we're basically building a brony out of you. Do you want to build it?" And then I punched him in the face, and then I just made the channel. So that's literally what the naming process of it was. It was just because of an ironic joke that we just sort of just went with. And I just kind of stuck with it to this day. Do you want to build a universe? But this time it actually makes more sense to the connotations of my own story, even so.
Yeah, I would say that you and William were probably good friends right there.
Huge friends.
It's like, do you want to build a... Oh, God!
Yep, huge friends, dude. One of the things that people have, I think, still talking about to this day when it comes to my Undertale playthrough is when William tricked me into playing the Genocide run, because he said that the ending, it's meant to test you. If you truly love these characters, you would do this to get to the true bad guy of the game, being Chara, and she's gonna show up and she's gonna offer you a question. Once you say no, you get the final battle and you'll free the game of Chara. Basically like saying you're like deleting Monica from the game. That sort of thing.
Oh man,
what?
If someone were to tell me it's specifically that, but instead of, Chara, it would be Monica, I'd be like, no, I'm not wasting any more time. I'm doing this.
Yeah, and once he told me that, I went throughout the entire game, had my feels trips against everyone, and once I saw that once you reject Chara, she just deletes your game and you basically have to like give her your soul to get your game back and never get a good ending again. I went up to him, grabbed his phone that was sitting so precariously on a table and threw it off a balcony saying, "Fix my game." And we're such good friends. I actually bought him a new phone. I mean, I wouldn't have done that if I didn't have the money to buy him a new phone at the time. And besides, his phone was like really old. We already like made jokes about how old and stupid and how utterly like, why haven't you gotten a new phone it is. So it was like a thing that was bound to happen at some point. I just sort of just gave him the incentive to finally get another freaking phone. And people were like, "Dude, the fuck?" You threw a guy's phone off a balcony because of a video game? Yes, we do like this all the time. He kicked my cat once. Because he lost to a game of rock, paper, scissors. We're friends. I don't know why, but we are. Anyway. Get the pizza. Use your hatred. Who's the worst? Who is the worst anime character? Who is the worst anime character? The worst. Every fiber of my being wants me to say Sakura Haruno from Naruto, but that's just my bias on the matter. I just don't like her character. Doesn't mean that she's the worst character in anime. Kirito, much as I hate Kirito, I get why people would like him. But yeah, I gotta go with Kirito. He's a poorly written, overpowered character in my eyes. While Meliodas is a brilliantly written, overpowered character.
Yeah, he's the fucking Sin of Wrath. He's the sweetest man alive.
Also, what's the best type of pizza? For me, it's been cheese because I hate all the extra stuff they put on it. As for everyone else, they say I'm dumb, and I understand, but come on.
Respect the man's pizza. Like, I can enjoy cheese pizza. It's simple, it's nice, it still tastes like fucking pizza.
I'm not a stalker, I promise. I just have a really good memory, at least with names. See, he's not being creepy. He just remembers you.
Wait.
What?
What's his name?
3 Cannery.
Okay, it's not the guy that subscribed to me when I was talking to
Oh, okay. Frozen is good to me. Yeah, it was a great movie.
Yeah, definitely.
Until it get annoying with all the stuff that people made about it.
Yeah, when I walked out of the theaters, I was like,
This is a good movie. I hope they make a second one. Nowadays, I'm like, when they make a second one, please don't make it be as memeable or, God forbid, trendy.
I liked it, but I did not want a second one. I was like, this is pretty much as far as you're taking it. Like, how can you make a sequel? I can see you doing miniseries of like shorts and stuff, but not enough. Oh god.
How can I make a brony? How could I make a brony out of you? Appendix dominating death.
That's not the solution. That's just the next line.
Be a brony, you must be as weebish as a troll in the basement. Be a brony, you gotta buy all the merchandise. Be a brony, you gotta write fan fictions of every character single. Be mysterious as the dark along of the shoe. No, I'm just stealing. Anyway.
I mean, it's not stealing. It's just translated.
Do you want to build a nothing? If you go on my DeviantArt, I did put, do you want to be nothing? You can't be a nothing. You just are nothing. Just change Char's name to Be Gone. Thought problem solved. you know you're the best friend. You could break his. You know you're a best friend when you could break his freaking phone and he doesn't take it personally. Yes, we've been friends since like you have those anime couples or anime relationships that involves the childhood friend popping up out of nowhere. That's basically me and William. We go too far back.
Except
without the romance part.
Yeah.
We're not gay. At least I think we aren't.
Yeah, we're not gay.
I'm not entirely sure.
Are we?
I'm not entirely sure.
Let me get back to you on that.
Yeah. And I just like how it was too. Imagine me, imagine me going up to you, grabbing your phone, going to the balcony, chucking the thing as hard as I can, and instead of you being in any way offended, you're like, "What'd I do?" It's like, "What'd I do?" I don't know. Maybe if I can fix my game.
See, I would be upset, but not because my phone is broken. It's because I would lose all my Netsuke pictures. I've worked so hard to collect all those.
Natsuki Pictures.
It's like, no, the adorableness is gone.
Broly is the worst character in history. You know what? I gotta agree with that. Broly. I hate Broly.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Please. Witness Goat playing Minecraft while I come back.
Wait, what? You can't. What? Am I even in the frame?
I don't know.
Hold on. Let's see. Let's check if I'm in the frame or not. Yeah, sweet. Sweet. Hi guys. Just wait for him to come back.
Hey Josh, I think the only way we're gonna get pizza is if you order it, because I'm not doing it.
All right. Fine.
We have a high water properly.
Where do you want it?
Domino's.
All right.
I'm so burnt out on Papa John's.
Oh, I didn't know if you want Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut just has a weird taste to me.
All right.
The only thing I like Pizza Hut for is for their wings. Alright, I'm back.
No.
What?
It's not like you've been on frame for like a solid 10 seconds.
I have not been on frame for a solid 10 seconds. In fact, to them, they're still watching you go to Netflix, it looks like. And now I'm back.
Go to Netflix. What?
Or something. I didn't really see the screen very well. Anyway, yeah, Broly is the worst character in history. I gotta agree with that. No, Jiren. Jiren. I hate Jiren. Jiren from Dragon Ball Super. Worst character in my eyes. Broly beats him. Shockingly. And that takes a lot. I know what you're about to say. Well, at least Jiren's backstory isn't him crying because another baby cried next to him. Well, yeah.
So,
but he's still a better character.
so size, crust?
Medium.
Antos, I would assume.
A pure cheese letter, finally. Thank you. Yes, cheese is great. Extra sauce. Canary from DC.
Toppings. Do you want more? Yeah.
No cheese. No more cheese.
Oh.
I think they accidentally. You know what? Yeah, give me more cheese. Restart the entire thing.
Shredded Parmesan as you go.
It restarted.
What? Restart?
Yeah, then you get that option again. Because I think they just put like random other cheese on top of it if you pick one of those.
How random.
Oh, Black Canary. Right. Me and my pronunciation skills. Showing off that. I like Black Canary. She's great.
No.
No? Doesn't show up? Then forget it.
Just normal amounts of cheese?
Yeah, just normal amounts of cheese. Unless they give it to you again for some reason.
You don't want like feta cheese?
Nope.
Or
No.
shredded
No.
provolone?
No. 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 No.
green
No,
pepper
Josh.
cheese?
Why do you continue? I already said no. Everyone talks about the best anime character or worst anime character, but what about the most okay anime character?
The
Not
most
really.
Okay.
I say
man.
Space Dandy is the most okay
There's,
anime
like,
character.
So many to choose from.
Yeah.
Uh,
I say Space Dandy is an okay anime character. He's not the greatest and he's not the worst. He's okay in my book.
okay, but what about the saddest?
The saddest? Nia.
Nina?
Nina.
Okay.
Nina's the saddest anime character in all of fiction. How dare you?
No, I was testing you because I was like, he better say fucking Nina.
Nina, that's like, I can't even. I can, but I did. Never mind.
There's only one contestant for the saddest anime character, and it's only because of his death. And it's fucking Hughes.
Oh, Hughes.
He's the one character that I was actually super sad for him to leave. Spoilers, by the way, if you haven't seen Full Metal Alchemist.
Wreck-It Ralph has a sequel. Oh yeah, did you see Wreck-It Ralph 2 trailer?
Yeah, the fucking girl screaming is hilarious.
I find it funny that that it went. It's like, oh, it's going the route of the internet. Oh, look at all these internet things. Oh, look, we're doing internet stuff. And in the Emoji Movie, it's annoying as all hell. But when Wreck-It Ralph did it, I actually got a chuckle, and I was like, oh, that's clever. Especially the ending.
Oh yeah, that's because in the Emoji Movie, everything's emoji.
Dumb. Yes, Josh, exactly. Jesus Christ.
Go with Peps.
Yeah, you sing it. So does The Incredibles. The Incredibles I'm more excited for. You are a depressed banana, I met. You are a depressed banana. You are banana, I met. And before we get out of our club, Mr. President, I want a man from you. I know the entire song by heart, and I'm ashamed of myself. Did you say
the original by heart?
What?
Do you know the original by heart?
Nope. Thanks to that. Didn't you say on stream that you have a girlfriend? No.
What?
I don't believe anyone ever said they have a girlfriend on stream. If we did, it was either a joke, or you shouldn't have taken it seriously anyway.
Well,
I do not have a girlfriend.
I may have said I had a girlfriend.
Oh, he probably said you had a girlfriend because he had a girl. I had 2 girlfriends. Both of them didn't last very long. Why? One was taking my money and the other one left. Not me, the country. Not because of me, because the country was bad. Because I made the country bad.
And you want some sides?
No.
Okay.
No sides. Order a cookie brownie and see what that is. Yeah. Okay, no. The best ship ever. 30? Period?
30.94.
Oh. Go to a site for me.
This is the site.
Open a tab, Josh. You're doing this again. Go to something called Honey. Honey.com. Okay, not that. Darn it. What is it called? All right.
Man, just
Lots of honey.
is this like a thing that we can like order some honey, or
I think.
is this like just to teach us about honey?
No.
The bees.
The bees. No.
This is too low.
There's a particular like honey. Like look up honey savings or something like that on Google. It's a thing that I have on my. I'm not sponsored by Honey, just in case, because people get sponsored by Honey. I'm not sponsored by Honey.
Join honey.
Yes. Yes. That. Help you save on every website. Pretty much. Okay. Continuing on with the chat. Sorry.
So how do I do this?
Just put it on.
Add
Yeah.
edit curl?
Yeah.
Alright.
Anime fans so true. Tony Goat, best Minecraft player on YouTube. Mind the craft.
Should I log in with
God
you,
dang it.
or just fuck it out on my phone?
Yeah. Because it like notifies you on whatever like site you're on if there's savings that you could use. Welcome back to the future. Just use dark mode. Oh, YouTube dark mode. No, my battery was running low. Netflix. The son of bullshit itself. Jiren is the son of bullshit itself. Along with Broly. Also, what's up with DBS making Goku fighting godlike characters? Wait, hold on. Let me catch myself. What's up with the concept of DBS? The DBS shouldn't exist, and I'm a hard fight. I'm along with Swag Kage, the King of Lightning, a lot of other like anime-based YouTubers. I'm on their side when they say this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, and I honestly don't understand why people like it, other than hey, there's neat fight sequences. Yeah. There's also neat fight sequences in One Punch Man. At least I had a better story.
Alright, I don't think there's any.
There's any? Alright.
Well, let's try going here.
$30.
Oh, hey, look at that. No, there's 28.
Go for it.
Or code play at checkout. Alright. I guess we got a code now.
Yes. Disney was true power, picked stupid ideas and turned them into genius ideas. Yeah, they do that a lot. Fun fact, we were supposed to get a Popeye the Sailor Man movie, but the Emoji movie, yeah, I know that. I know the history behind that. I don't like to be reminded that that's the history of the good Popeye movie that was going to exist, but doesn't, thanks to the Emoji movie. Really, because same feeling from the Wreck-It Ralph trailer was the Emoji movie. I think they handled it a little bit better. I still didn't, find it good, per se. I just think they kind of handle it a little bit better than the Emoji movie does, thanks to the fact that they're not emojis. Go to the actual site itself and then look up Domino's and then see if there's anything there. Me and Mom were driving to see Black Panther, and I was so excited when I started feeling sick and started to puke everywhere, and my mom was like, we're turning around, and I was so sad. Yeah, I hate it when that happens sometimes. You get prepared to do something or watch something that's going to be great, and then life says, I'm going to f this kid. And then you don't get to do it.
I guess there's just all these that directly at checkout. Alright, I guess we'll just go to checkout and go down here and
On Google Translate version of songs is my specialty. The Popeye movie was canceled because of the villain. The movie was afraid to mess with him. Not saying the movie, it just felt like the same thing. Also, I'm a girl, not a guy. Okay. Three Canary is a girl, by the way, just in case. Yeah. Three Canary. The guy, girl. Wow, I'm dumb. The girl who knows your name.
Oh.
Girls don't exist on here. That's rude. About the Ruby video.
Yeah, I just don't think that it.
Man, do I want to spend $30? Change my pizza to a small. I can handle under 30. Was it March? Tell me about it. Or so you think.
Now
You do.
Now it's 28.
Okay. So, what? 20.
Yeah.
28.
Small is this, and then a medium is like $2 more, and then the large is $2 more than the medium.
Fine, just make it back a medium. It's not worth it. This is basically hurting myself then. That's it. I guess that's a no. Rip. Dang. Bottom of the chat. I haven't reached the bottom, I don't think. SEO had nice fight sequences too. Yeah. It did. That's about all it had though. Again, that just brings my point across about the Dragon Ball Super thing. It has neat fight sequences. That's about it though. Same for SAO. Neat fight sequences. That's about it though. It was flashy. That's about all you can really say. They were flashy. Really? Also, did you hear that Fairly Odd Parents got canceled? Yes, the guy who made Fairly Odd Parents and left Nick had a video about that. I forgot his name.
Butch. Yeah, Butch Hartman.
Butch Hartman. Yeah. I like how he has a YouTube channel. He's awesome. The show drag out. Wait, yeah, I agree. Like, I'm happy that it is getting canceled, and other shows are also getting this treatment because it's time for them to die. It's time for them to move on to other things and hopefully better things, which is probably not going to happen because apparently they spent all their creativity on those shows themselves, which is sad. To tell you the truth, as much as I like Poof in certain regards, I think the show really started to go downhill once Poof came into picture. Then you got the dog, and then you got the girl. They really need to end it off sooner, especially when you hit the dog.
Dog.
Exactly. It was a Fairly Odd dog, and it was just a dog.
What about the girl?
I forgot. Mary Sue.
Man, her name is literally Mary Sue.
No, but she technically is just a Mary Sue. See, I think the show would have been way better if they replaced that girl with Tootie, which would have made a hell of a lot more sense because Tootie actually lives with the demon of a sister that is Vicky. So why the hell doesn't she have Fairly Odd Parents? Let alone...
Because she has Timmy to brighten up her world.
Timmy had... I don't know. What was it? Oh. I know. His own fucking friends, which Tootie does not have. Chester and AJ was still there. And Timmy pays about as much attention to Tootie as nothing. So that was my main problem. And the girl that they gave Fairly Odd Parents to, basically shared Fairly Odd Parents with Timmy, said, okay, I'm perfect, but I'm so perfect that sometimes I do bad things, but those bad things are bad. I once helped a monster, but after helping said monster, it destroyed a lot of stuff. But I'm still perfect, though. Tootie, every birthday she's alone. And she gets her head dunked into the toilet every single time, having happy birthday being spoken out to her by Vicky. They even made it apparent that the only way that Timmy can wish his Fairly Odd Parents to Tootie is if she's very miserable, which contradicts the entirety of why she needs Fairly Odd Parents. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Whatever. Anyway, I'm losing myself in the chat again.
Question: Is it gonna be with cash or debit?
I'll pay cash. That's good. Best shonen. What's so nice? Not great. Even No Game No Life had good fight sequences. No Game No Life was actually a really good anime, in my opinion. Still looking for a shonen manga that I really like. I enjoyed Zatch Bell. Zatch Bell was great.
Oh yeah, I remember being a little kid, being like, "Dude, Zatch Bell's freaking shit. Best show on Cartoon Network ever."
The funny / sad thing about me, Josh and Tyler is that one of our favorite, well, one of the best animes of all time is called Kijo. The animation to that is too good for its own good. If it's one thing we can all agree, is that the animation is amazing. But the premise, the concept, and literally everything else, the structure of it, is...
All I can say is it tries to be a super serious anime.
Yeah,
but it just ends up being a comedy.
You take Kill La Kill more seriously, and that's a show about a girl wearing skimpy costumes and killing clothing.
when you have a move called Hypnotits,
you kind of lose all credibility there.
Or you simulate a fucking meteor with your ass.
And then swing your hips so hard that you split the clouds.
That, or your ass just becomes Cerberus.
Yes, your ass will become Cerberus, and it will work on its own to the point where you can just listen to Yaoi. It's a great anime. Your life will be complete.
Summon a wall of asses so you can touch one and simulate its power.
You're basically like the one character from RWBY. Instead of taking pictures, you're groping ass cheeks. It's a great show. It kept our interest all the way to the end. That is something we cannot deny. the first time I watched the trailer of it, I cried because I said, "This is what anime has become. Anime is dead." Then I watched the show. I'm like, okay, anime isn't dead, but damn it, man, anime was a mistake. Anime was a mistake. Correction.
I remember walking into the room and seeing you just on the ground, like questioning life.
About No Game No Life season 2, also no Zero. No Game No Life season 2. I don't know if that's out yet. If that's out yet, tell me because I want to watch that. Here's a third voice. Who's this? Oh, Loud Nut Butter.
I don't know who that is. Loud Nut Butter. He's right over there.
He walked past the screen like a couple of times. They know he's there.
I don't know who that is. He kind of just woke up like 10 minutes ago.
Alright, joined the brawl. Huh?
We all have terrible sleep schedules in this house.
Welcome, newcomer. Do you think Jimmy Neutron should make a comeback? I mean,
It was not a nap.
I mean, I think Jimmy Neutron.
6 hours.
3 hours.
Huh. I think Jimmy Neutron had its time. I think if they bring it back, they'll just do the same thing they did with Fairly Odd Parents, drag it out a little too long. Kind of like what they did with Planet Sheen. For those people who actually know what that is, yeah, they don't need to bring that back.
No, they should bring back literally everything.
Your perception of time is very off.
Good. Jimmy Neutron was good and it ended good. I honestly agree with that.
Your perception of time.
I missed the ending. The newcomer's name, Tyler.
Yeah.
Tyler.
Now you're moving back in time.
Kijo was weird. Kijo was weird. That's like the best 3-word sentence about that anime I've ever. I give it an 8 out of 10. It's a good one. Parasite. Yeah, Parasite was good.
I don't remember what it is. Which one it was.
Yes, please watch Looney Tunes series. I don't think so. But there's a ton of Kijo hentai. Actually, you'd be surprised. There's not really much Kijo hentai because Kijo itself is already hentai. I noticed about this. Whenever you have a show that's very overly provocative, it's highly unlikely that there's people making porn about it. I've known this through actual experience. I'm not afraid to admit this. I tried to look up Kijo hentai and it didn't show up. Because Kijo in itself is hentai. Because I was curious. I was honestly curious to see how shows like this don't get more hentai when they're literally knocking on the door saying, "Hey, make hentai of us." There's none. There's not much. But when you have like a show like Powerpuff Girls and Pokemon, there's like a ton of it. It's like weird.
Why bring up Pokemon? They're 10. Don't do that.
That's exactly my point. It's like they're 10 years old. Even if you age scale them, they're still 10 in the eyes of the anime. Ah. And plus, not many people you actually know do you actually scale them.
This is making me think of Nimby,
Which one?
the Flash game.
Oh,
Oh. that
I got a mistake.
was the worst part.
They confused the newcomer Tyler. Up Team Epic Meme Master P.
I don't think I've deleted that yet.
It's the one cartoon we don't need to talk about. Hello, I'm here. Hey, Dave. Davis. Hey, Dave. Everything will be fine because I am here. No Game No Life Season 2 is uncertain. Also, No Game No Life 0 was a prequel movie that came out in theaters. I haven't seen much about it. I don't want to see that too. I did remember seeing something about that, but I don't know when it actually came out. What month has 28 days? Oh boy, I wonder. Hey Josh, tell me, what month has 28 days?
Shniga.
Shneegaf. There's your answer.
Orange.
Orange. There's another answer.
And, do you remember?
Do you remember? There's another answer.
The month of November.
The month of November. There's your true answer. See, because on certain years, there is no such month with 28 days.
Yeah, is this year a leap year?
Yeah, I don't know. No. We had 28 days this year.
Yeah.
Do you know the way? I don't know. So you say no game of life should have a little hentai? Not really, no. Especially with the only girls you have is an underage chick and a chick who clearly does not want to get raped. So please no.
Also, isn't the older dude her brother?
Yeah, and plus the older dude's her brother. So no, please no.
Well, I mean, they kind of do pull that card a little bit.
Yeah, that's anime itself.
That's the Japanese over here.
We just kind of,
frown upon
yeah,
that.
that's frowned upon here. We're not asking for it; they just do it. Pokemon hentai is really weird. Over 9,000. So the question X month, not month. Rip, got it. Got a blast. Good night. Later, Corden Productions. There is no way. Did you notice? Is getting a reboot. It's really stupid. Reboot is getting a reboot.
That doesn't make any sense.
What's it?
Ironic they could save others from death but not themselves.
These men, these are so intelligent. By Quentin. Thank you.
Oh, that's temperature hot.
What is?
The stuff I just made.
But what is it?
Oh,
Chicken fried rice.
this show.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Oh, no. No, not the show. No.
Wait, that
Please.
doesn't need a reboot.
No.
What is it?
It's like the first 3D animated thing.
The fuck is this?
Like the first 3D animated thing.
Well, I kind of got that, but what the fuck is this?
Reboot.
It's apparently pretty good.
Everyone has a punchable face.
That's why I'm saying no. You don't need to reboot this. This is okay as it is, as the legend that it became. Don't have to tamper with. Why?
Came out before Donkey Kong.
Why? Why would you? Why? What sadist would think this is a good idea to reboot? All right. Okay. I said very little. It's no. It's the stream 2 hours, 3 hours. Last one. I want to break the record from the last one. Too bad, because I'm ending this one. Because we run out of topics to talk about. You know what that means, everyone? The end of the stream is coming.
Yay? Yay or no?
I don't know. We just stopped talking about things. I talked about the battle. People seem to like it. Round 2 is going to be coming at some point. We talked about random things of reactions I need to get to. I need to apparently fix a certain problem that's going on with our reaction with the movie. And yeah.
Shit, this fuck. Completely forgot about that.
Oh.
Ah!
Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, for those of you who are still here, we did a reaction to the MLP movie, and we're planning on posting that once Josh finishes with the syncing problem that we're having. So if there's any syncing issues, blame him.
Yeah, blame me. Don't blame John.
Yeah.
That'd be bad. I take full responsibility. Because, man, is that stuff just not consistent.
Devilman Crybaby is a great anime. I'm happy that Netflix was ballsy enough to actually put it on their on their site, and I'm happy about that. It's really good. Devilman Crybaby. Devilman Crybaby.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
I thought you said that Devil May Cry had a fucking anime.
And
I'm
it
like,
does. Devil May Cry does have an anime. So does Bayonetta and a lot of other video games. And it's okay. I'm not going to call it the greatest anime of all time, but it's okay. Was Star versus discussed here? Star versus discussed here? I joined way too late. We discussed a little bit about it. I need to get back into it, definitely. Star versus the Force of Evil.
Oh, that.
You guys know that I changed my username from... Yeah, I noticed that. That's why I was kind of confused. I'm like, hey, Dave, whoa.
Dave, whoa.
We could wait until your pizza gets here, I guess, and then you have me paying for pizza on a live stream.
Yeah, you go off screen. I come on and I say, bye guys.
I guess we could do that too. Because what's Josh's channel?
What?
What's Josh's channel?
I don't know. Do you mean the fucking terrible gaming channel or just me as in Goat?
You as in Goat.
My name is Goat, but you'll probably find my channel by searching up QPZ00ZPQ. Because I'm pretty sure that was the original username.
Okay, say it again.
Hold on, let me. It's a pattern on the keyboard. Let me see here. Okay. So it's QPZ00ZPQ. Cut.
I didn't know.
Okay, QPZ00ZPQ.
There you go. Now you know the thing, and if you don't know, then rewind. He did it like 3 times.
Here, I'll just come onto the stream and be like, yo, this is me. How's it going?
Do you think a Kingdom Hearts anime will work? Yes, because I read the Kingdom Hearts manga, and yeah, I can see how they can condense certain things down and also elaborate on other things anime-wise. I don't see why they couldn't. I know they tried making one and scrapped it a long time ago, but I'm curious how it will turn out. Yeah, I could see that. Sora being an anime would be... I want to see Sora, Link from The Legend of Zelda.
Results found.
No results found. Flip table.
Okay.
YouTube apparently doesn't like you.
Here, let me try searching up. There I am. You lie.
You lie.
I am clearly right there.
But one good hit on Jotaro could kill Kinch. Yeah, a lot of people seem to like my retweet. That's good. Oh, Josh. Here comes a giant fist.
What am I?
And here comes a giant fist.
What?
Mods, man. This is why every game needs mods. This is amazing.
But why? Why is it SpongeBob and Patrick? Or Squidward.
Squidward and because here comes a giant fist. That was a great joke. I love that joke. I retweeted the hell out of that. And I don't usually retweet things. You're getting at least 3 subscribers.
What? No, don't do that.
He does nothing on his channel. So
Yeah, the last thing. What was the last thing I posted?
yeah.
What? Oh, hey, look at that! I already got 4 subscribers since the fucking reload. Yeah.
Neato. Look at you becoming popular.
My uploads.
You can fit a room with that many people.
I forgot this is the last upload. It's private, so. Oh man. Is it the version that I hope it is?
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be the literal best Kingdom Hearts game to ever come out in the history of forever, and I cannot wait.
It's not the version. Do I still have that song? Is it in my Dropbox? Please tell me it's in my Dropbox.
Oh my god.
I gotta know. It's gotta be here. Like, please. Oh wait, that's downloads, not Dropbox. Okay, here we go.
I have not seen Steins Gate.
What is that? Wait, maybe it's animation under this. Yes, Dog Walk 2.
Oh my. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. You're terrible. You're just terrible. Okay, what? Well, I'm glad I made it to the stream. See you. All right, see you later, Random. Just got back from with a brony. Really? What was the argument about? We'll continue reading your stories. Thank you. I always appreciate that, and I'll continue to make stories until I either die or get canceled.
Alright. Let's see, the actual last thing was a glitch in Warframe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I will continue reading your stories. I can keep videos. So, thank you. All right.
Oh.
Keep up with the videos you like, though.
What?
Whenever you like a video. He didn't watch the death battle, and I told him Twilight lost. Oh, wow. It must have been really devastating for him. Reaction series, I think. Really likes Steins Gate. Okay. Twilight best pony. Goodbye, man. You have a wonderful day, bro. Peace. Later. And now he's making a program that blocks all Screw Attack and Death Battle results from his YouTube page. Come on.
Oh.
Really?
His name is. Oh.
What?
I think I. Fucking damn it, this thing's falling apart. His name is Joshua.
Huh.
My name's Joshua.
Neato.
We are now instantly brothers.
Instantly brothers. The whole thing about that. Also, just to bring up a small comment about the death battle thing. For anyone who was confused about my quote-unquote how I view death battle, just know that that's just a random thing that I do that has nothing to do with the overarching battle itself. When I said that, I'm gonna repeat it. Whenever there's a lot of characters and they seem to have a winning streak, at some point that winning streak has to end. I'm not saying that that's Death Battle's motif, that sooner or later are going to give them a character that they have to lose to. It's just that for me, I don't want to continuously see a constant stream of particular characters winning all the time or losing all the time. So I just go into the battle with that mindset, thinking that they're going to have a high chance of winning or a high chance of losing. This has nothing to do with Death Battle. It has nothing to do with how you should think a pattern is going to be forming. It has nothing to do with literally anything, but just a mindset that I subconsciously go into, and it has nothing to do with literally anything else. So for anyone who is confused about that, please understand that that's what that is. Josh knows firsthand about how I can get when people don't seem to understand something I'm trying my best to fully understand.
Yeah.
Very much so.
It was kind of worrying. I'd never seen him that mad.
It took three comments to not understand what I said for me to actually lose it. And that takes a lot to do. It's like, and I have this on my screensaver. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Boop. Come on. You gotta make a statement. You gotta look inside yourself and say, what am I willing to put up with today? Aaron Hansen. And at that point, not that for me. So, yeah, there you go. Hopefully you understand.
Huzzah!
Huzzah?
Yeah, huzzah.
All right.
Just random huzzah.
Okay then. Cool story. Cool. That's not for dialogue. She would have won. People have been saying that dialogue is used like free reign in Death Battle. So in the end, they were gonna plan on having her being rammed by the bird regardless.
Rammed by the bird.
You have to watch the battle.
Rammed by the bird.
Her soul self.
Rammed by the bird. Oh, Owlicious rams Raven in the face.
Yes, of course. And now he's making a program that blocks it. It's no one could be more butthurt than that guy. Trust me. The animation is just there for entertainment. Yeah, and that's what I usually always go into. It's not like I talked about this with Josh. I would like it if they said, like, sometimes they don't have to always do this, or like put it in like in a corner, like Raven wins high difficulty 7 times out of 10. I know it may not sound important, but a lot of people appreciate that a lot more than just having that just be the result, and they're saying, there you go. But there are also like 3 circumstances, 3, almost 4 circumstances where Twilight could win, but Raven wins more times than her, so she wins. with her abilities and strengths. These out of 10 outcomes are in Raven's favor.
Question.
What?
Did they use rainbow power?
Nope. They just use, and that's why I kind of don't like it, because they use one of the elements of harmony, and it was already pretty much showcased that the elements don't work without all of them.
Yeah, that's stupid.
So yeah, that's why I kind of thought they would use rainbow power, because the only thing established that you don't need the elements to be around you to use, at least according to what we could dictate what the show showed. But no. No one could be more. Just there for entertainment. Scorpion versus Ryu. Scorpion versus Ryu. Who would win? According to Death Battle, Scorpion.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, yeah, well, which Scorpion first of all?
Yeah.
Second of all, Scorpion. Doesn't matter which one.
The only thing that Ryu can do against Scorpion is if he becomes Dark Ryu and does Raging Demon, but even then you're acting like Scorpion can't dodge that.
Yeah, the Scorpion's kind of
Teleporting bastard.
yeah. Especially if you go to hell.
I tried reasoning with him, but no matter what, he could always either default to Twilight was screwed. By screw attack. Anyway, Goat watches Goat watches Lucius the Spider.
So cute.
So cute.
Yeah, for some reason you don't like Lucas the Spider.
It's creepy.
It's adorable.
That's the problem.
It's a little tiny baby spider man.
I despise Lucius the Spider, by the way. I don't care who hates it. I don't care who hates me not liking it.
Please do not squish me, 'cause I won't be your friend. Oh, they won't.
Yeah, you squish him. He wants to kill me in my sleep with those big old eyes. He does. You don't know that.
He just wants to play hide and seek. And
Inside my body.
and snuggle by the fire.
And bite me and lay his eggs inside my skin.
He's a dude. You can't do that.
Nothing will change my mind. Man, true end. I commissioned an animator to animate a true ending. My lord, this guy, he needs to take a long walk. Go, what's up? Duh, I watch Lucius. and then we got Jotaro and Kenshiro, 2 series I've heard a bunch about but barely or haven't watched. Man, I actually used to be one of those guys back in the day until I realized, man, these are actually really good animes. So Kenshiro versus Jotaro will be a great fight if they somehow explain how Kenshiro can touch Jotaro's stand. Someone has said in one of the comments that his fighting spirit can manifest itself kind of like a stand, and that kind of can make him be able to touch it because other stand users can touch other stands. So if they're going to use that, I'm going to call BS, but if it's the best way you can make it a fair fight, go for it.
Yeah, that's I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
It's like, I have fighting spirit, therefore I can touch ethereal beings.
Yeah. This Spire is great. I bet it is for you guys. If you think about it, we have seen Infinity. The element of magic does work by itself, as proved by Sunset using it for that was a different scenario. Elements of harmony, that kind of magic wasn't really existent in that world. So who knows what kind of difference it could make.
Yeah, these are just kind of like shards.
And plus, I can do this, and I can debunk that with me saying this. How do you know that's how magic works in that universe?
Plus, wasn't it like the crown that just kind of corrupted her, so it was kind of like she absorbed it somehow?
Not only that, yeah, it's just in general that element. Name any other moment where it works by itself. You can't just go off one time, especially in a different universe. Okay. Okay. Goat television time.
Television time? What are you talking about?
Congratulations, you're now part of Goat TV.
So, I'm Goat. How's it going? So, got here. My wonderful Dr. Pepper. I don't know. I'm not much of a talker here.
Just say things.
I am saying things.
Say better things.
I don't know.
Okay, how much?
20 minutes.
How do you guys like my little mag statue thing? Oh god, it broke. Again. Oh well. It's nice. Except for the fact that it's broken. Because it kind of shit broken. Yeah, her hand just kind of comes off. Kind of need more glue. My current stuff is kind of not good to keep it there. So.
Be entertaining, damn it!
I don't know how to be entertaining.
Christ, it's not hard.
As everyone, I don't know, man. As everyone's just saying, "Go TV." You've heard it here.
Pizza is ours.
Yeah, we have pizza. Congratulations.
Not sponsored by Domino's.
At least that's what he
If
thinks.
they don't want to hit us up, go for it. I don't know why they would want to hit us up.
They would probably not hit us up.
No.
Seeing how we're just a bunch of college students, it just fuck. Oh no, Mag, please, Mag. Okay.
Like for a good
I was
instance.
wondering who this was. I had this call from this number, I believe.
Like for a good instance, I would love to be sponsored by Coke, but
Right?
Yeah, just get yourself like
I think
free
this is
lifetime
a
supply of
little
Coke.
situation of wrong numbers.
That'd be something that you would enjoy, wouldn't it?
yes,
All right, so
I would sell my soul for Coke.
no, you won't.
Yeah,
Bet you.
yeah.
Bet you won't.
If you're talking to a guy who's literally been drinking cans of Coke since he was 4 years old and has not died for some reason, yeah. Clearly, I have developed an immunity to allocaine powder.
What?
You have not watched The Princess Bride. You need to watch The Princess Bride.
No, I've watched it, but I just don't. Is that the stuff that he tries to poison him with?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go get my pizza now. So.
Mm?
The goat vanishes to another plane of dimensional existence. It's called depression.
Nice. Awesome. Way to end on a high note. In the Crush Girls universe, yeah. It makes total sense. Just saying the reason. Yeah. Gave in that video. And that's what we're talking about when it comes to the actual battle itself. Like, Death Battle has... This wouldn't be the first time that Death Battle interpreted, got something wrong, or, like, just downright didn't understand certain things of a universe. Not just the MLP verse. And we're just trying to say, maybe they should have maybe thought about this instead of that. And the element of magic has never worked by itself. If it could at least shot a laser beam at Discord once and then do nothing. No, it did jack all.
Ah, crap. Which can was the good can? Because they're all unusual.
Congratulations, Josh. You have now shown on live stream how you have a predicament of your Dr. Pepper addiction.
It's this one.
Okay.
Man, that was a gamble. Yeah, those, okay.
Got into the hashtag GOAT TVs. My God. I thought about the elements used by themselves. Yeah, seen in season 4 premiere where Rarity, Applejack, and Rainbow Dash used the elements to float in the air, targeting Discord. It wasn't actually gonna work though. They did the exact same. Remember, in the actual episode where Spike had the element, they still floated in the air, and it looked like it was going to do something, and then it did nothing. Just because they were about to do it doesn't mean it was actually going to work. There's setup, there's startup, and then there's execution. They weren't going to execute nothing without the other. So don't misinterpret that.
I don't really have anything to say here. I'm not an expert on her magic. Or Raven. I'm not an expert on any of this.
You don't need to be an expert, Josh.
All I know is the Raven goes whoopity-woo magic, and Twilight goes whippity-wee magic. I don't know.
Yeah, but they gave her something she didn't have and still lost. Kind of makes Raven's victory better. How am I supposed to interpret that?
I don't know. Honestly, I'm kind of just.
Yeah, that's fine. You're trying to think of like things, and I understand that. This whole point of Death Battle is supposed to bring up discussion and debate, not divide and conquer.
I don't think it's divide and conquer. I think it's just divide.
You have people who want to conquer. It's like Superman would beat Superman in the fight.
Superman would beat Superman in a fight.
Yeah. Golden Age. Golden Age Superman is pretty much nothing compared to New Age Superman.
Yeah, fucking New Age. He would stomp. I mean, yeah, I was actually kind of surprised that the one it needed spell worked on Raven. I guess it's because you manipulate people's emotions doesn't mean that you can actually, resist other people doing the same thing to you. Which is funny to me. But weren't you talking about how Twilight would be, like, fighting against the whole emotion manipulation because she had experience with Discord?
Yeah. That's my take on it. I'm not saying that was true. I just thought that was it. It's like the natural character progression of anyone. If you are affected by something before, usually you take a failsafe to make sure if it happens again, you can bounce back from it. That's what I thought. I'm not saying that that's actually what they did. Now, if in Season 8, for some reason, Discord's like, oh, Twilight, you look so much better when you're gray. And then he turns her gray, and it's like, don't ever do that again. Then I would just basically make that entire sequence what Raven did to her nothing. See, that's what I mean. You never use characters whose series isn't ended yet. You don't know how strong they are until the end of their series. You can do Raven because there's a lot of end of series Ravens.
Well, kind of. I don't know if I would even use Raven.
I would never use any DC character. Or Marvel character. They're too overpowered. Even the most underpowered ones are overpowered.
Spider-Man
tanked a quintillion-ton laser beam from Darkseid. Yes, I said Darkseid. From DC.
If he is so powerful that he can go to another universe and tank a laser that he was, like, not even looking at, then, man, he's more powerful than I thought.
2 words, spider sense. Can't see anything that coming ever. He was Ultra Instinct before it was cool.
No, he can see it. He just has to think about dodging it.
The plant spell was very OP. Yeah, that plant spell looked like it didn't have any limit to it, so I can see her turning into a plant.
The fuck is a plant spell?
When she first did the magic like entry exam to try to make the egg hatch, she had a magic overload and turned her parents into plants.
And they said that she can just use that?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because I think
it was an accident.
I think she did it before. I don't remember. I think she did it before. And plus, she might have been in life-threatening situations. Probably a failsafe.
Well, yeah, but when would Twilight in the show ever use that against another person?
Accidentally.
Like ever.
Accidentally, when she's having a power overload. And then Raven just happens to be in the facility. See, here's the problem by putting a character who has literally no killing intent inside her, and then putting her into a thing where she has to have killing intent. You don't know exactly what she's going to use because you never actually actively used it.
Oh, we're making her weaker? Oh no. It's not like she would lose anyway. Wait, did she lose?
Who?
Twilight.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
Are we only making her even weaker?
Yeah.
I don't see how. We're just saying that the elements didn't work that way. That wasn't her. That wasn't us making her weaker. That's us just trying to explain something very simplistic that they should have understood. No, but
we're taking away the element
and,
of magic.
And I'm telling them that if we can take away the element of magic by getting in logic, then by the show's logic, she should still have rainbow power. And rainbow power is tanky enough to take on a sun moon carrying discorded user.
Apparently, we might be misinterpreting what they meant.
Ah. Okay.
Whoops.
Don't
hate us.
That's the whole thing about text and me being lost in the chat.
What do you mean lost in the chat? You're like right there at the end.
Yeah, when I say lost in the chat, when the chat leaves, I don't know where it went.
Oh. Alright, yeah, sure. I'll accept that. Alright, I can get rid of that. I can get rid of this. Oh, wait, I have a question for you guys.
Quickly.
How much do you know about Kaiba's bleeding edge beyond state-of-the-art technology? That in Dark Side of Dimensions, that's what he's claiming his new dual disc to be, and apparently that's what gives him reality assurance. His dual disc, his new dual disc, is so powerful that he can anchor himself in a reality.
Yeah. Children's card game. Immortality?
I wasn't mad that she had the plant spell. I was more
bewildered that they would use that in a sense that she would use it to kill someone.
yeah, I guess that. More of that than mad. It's back to Goat TV. Sure. Here, you know what? We're doing the dancing segment. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh yeah. Oh yeah. Kaiba definitely has daddy issues because he almost. You're just standing over there silently judging her.
Harshly, just
Definitely has daddy issues because he kind of killed his dad.
Yeah, he did. Straight up.
He's like, oh man, you're my dad in a virtual reality. Off button. Goodbye. At least I think that's what happened. I don't remember the first show a lot. Especially that mini arc of going between the fucking Duelist City tournament, going from the blimp to a goddamn island, and you have a whole mini arc of virtual reality.
Now you're just using my stream to vent out some very pent up lost frustrations about a children's show.
Hey, isn't this what you do?
I do it with this is the wrong one. I do it with tactfulness.
How do you do it with tactfulness? Alright.
We should build a wall and just paint on it saying, "We like you, but don't come here." Problem solved.
Alright. Sure. Why not? hey, just because I'm weird doesn't mean I don't know how to have fun.
I think most weird people are fun.
And Seto Kaiba probably does not have a girlfriend. He's trying to make a female Blue Eyes come to life.
My money is all on Ruby herself.
Oh, bye, Josh. That's always weird to say. Like, calling somebody else by your own name is awkward.
Dude, you know how awkward I felt reading all of Homestuck and the main character having my name.
You're just like, why? This time on Goat TV, we will discuss politics.
Politics.
So the wall, that's over there, and immigrants.
They're just kind of going around it, like the man. I spent like $5 with your money on this wall.
and the police force, they're existing.
I guess. You know you're bad when even I can guess your next word.
And the military funding, that's over there.
Neat.
I don't know.
Let's go to the moon.
Oh, Ellen's already working on that? Oh, shit.
Let's go to Mars.
Oh, he's doing it in a car?
Oh.
Man, he's showing us up.
Man, we need to...
we need a bigger space funding. I see a frozen face of John on that computer screen. Yeah, that's the stream right there. I have the stream paused because it's over here, and I was when I wasn't on screen, I was reading the chat over here, being like, ah, yes, I don't have to actively participate in this stream. And then John's like, oh man, wouldn't it be great?
Goat TV.
Yeah. Just,
Hello.
Didn't
So-
even like brush my hair.
They don't care.
I kind of care. I'm wearing a goddamn shirt that says sausage is the answer to everything in German.
I did not know it said that.
You didn't know? I thought I told you like 3 times.
No.
Yeah,
And then
versus
there's
the Antwort auf alles. Sausage is the answer to everything.
All right. Sure.
This was my German club T-shirt. Everyone had this in high school until we got a new one, and it said the exact.
Ruby
same
doesn't
thing.
have enough impressive feats yet.
What are you talking about?
Is headbutting like the Mercury not impressive? What would you call that? Head uppercut?
I don't know, probably just
Is taking out a wave of Grim on her own just casually not impressive? Is her moving at Mach 5 trillion speeds, or at least faster than the eye can see, at bare minimum, according to Josh?
I don't.
And then shattering a wall, not impressive to you?
I just don't believe that she can move faster than the speed of sound.
And I bet a lot of people can agree with you on that. But how is she not impressive yet? I'm pretty sure she can handle a lot of people. She handled my character pretty well. And my character is overpowered as shit.
Well,
And also I wanked her a little bit, but that's it. Plus she has silver eyes, so whatever she fights that has at least a little bit of demonic energy into it could just get one shot. So who cares?
I don't think it would have killed Judo or defeated him. Probably just got rid of his arm, but that's none of my business.
I'm thinking Weiss is better and more of a better choice. Please. My money is on Ruby. And if Weiss comes into play, I'll eat a pizza.
You're already doing that.
Yeah, I'll just eat another pizza, Josh. And not only one pizza in the world.
Sure is.
Yes, we'll build a wall to block them dumb griffins. Why are they flying over it? That's what the, hey! Stop that!
Okay, I have a better idea. We'll build a dome.
Build a dome.
Wouldn't we be locked in?
Yes! I just realized how bad that is. I'm sorry. Like,
Okay, how about this?
Weiss versus Sub-Zero?
Is,
Which Sub-Zero?
I'm not sure. Let's see. I don't know anything about Sub-Zero here.
You know anything about Sub-Zero?
Oh, okay. Well,
One, she hasn't controlled her silver eyes yet. She doesn't matter. They're just gonna pull out the whole BS that she can either pull out when she's in a very stressful situation. So who cares? She's good at fighting Grim, but against people she kind of sucks. Besides the non-serious food fight. That's the whole thing that I want to see. Her go up against a guy even though she hasn't gone up against human characters. That's like my thing I want to see with her, which is why I wanted Judo to fight her to begin with. She's not been fighting humans, and having her fight Judo the way I had was intriguing to me, because I'm like, how would she fare against another person who has a good skill set to counter her seemingly weird skill set? That's what I'm interested in. I'm not now your points are valid, yes, but those actual points are something that I want to see occur.
Oh wow, they're actually apparently about the same according to the internet. we got an 8A or a 7C versus 8A higher with summoning 8A high. She literally didn't get any stronger in the fucking time skip. It's just 8A. Wonderful.
I still don't see that as a valid reason not to put her in a death battle, though.
Massively hypersonic could be comparable to Ruby and Blake.
Of course, it's one of these stupid things. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why do you keep doing this, you pieces of crap? Stop. Stop it. Stop doing that.
It's just like Mirage.
Stop doing that. And if anyone was wondering why I made Yang so fast, this is the shit right here.
He just kind of went on here and was like, oh, she's massively hypersonic. Comparable to Mercury that dodged lightning, which I'm pretty sure is just magic lightning, which is not actually lightning. It's more like Shocky-Doo.
How fast is a Shocky-Doo, Josh?
I don't know.
How fast is a Tesla coil?
I don't know. Tesla coil doesn't move, so... let's see. Bench of cat.
That's pretty fast.
Yeah, it is really fast.
It's really fast. That's just fast there.
That is oof.
That's massively hypersonic.
Oh wait, no, that's in copper wire.
Yeah.
That's when it has something to be conducted with. But what about? Okay, so it can go that far in a vacuum. I want like in the
If it wasn't for the fact that people are gonna constantly say her silver eyes would one-shot Maka, considering that Maka has black blood within inside of her, which could be comparable to the Grimm's outlook, then yes. But there are other Scythe users she could fight. There was one Scythe user that I showed Josh, and I keep forgetting her name, but I want her to fight her. I want Ruby to fight her.
Is it the one with like the black and green scythe?
Yeah, the one with the demon scythe.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah, I want her to fight her instead.
I question how that thing exists.
No, actually, it's been shown in lots of anime and shows and even games, if you want to count those as well, that natural lightning is way faster than conjured or summoned in another way kind of lightning. Natural lightning, it's nature. That type of stuff is it's fast. But when you have to make it, there's always like either a startup time, something along the lines, or it just moves slower because of how it needs to be manipulated and conjured and controlled in a way.
Like in games, you can always, most of the time, there are still exceptions with, like Skyrim. Most of the time, you can actually see the lightning go through the air. Lightning would just be like...
There, especially in the short distance that you two are in.
Yeah, it would just be done. This is like, you see it move. and you can see the lightning move in the show.
Well, if my answer to the whole thing that you said before, it was just to subvert Maka away from Ruby, then my question, then the answer that you're looking for me is no. I don't think that she will be able to fight Maka. She's able to one-punch God out of existence. Sure, that was an anime-only thing, but she did it.
She punched God out of existence.
It's like power of punching, and she punched him very hard.
What?
You need to watch this thing. Just look up Maka Punch.
Maka punch. All right. Oh, well, it automatically went to Black Star.
No, not Black Star.
Maka punch.
Maka Punch.
Is it this?
I think. Dancing Skeleton movie productions. Brilliant.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what we're saying. Like
Oh,
Magic Lightning would
for
take
you.
some time. Yeah.
You are the
One punch.
wait, what? No, that
One punch.
I don't.
3, 2, 1, kill shot.
But
I'm here for fun. I'm number one.
oh hey, look, it's a parody on fucking One Punch Man over there.
I don't know. Magic is supposed to be unnatural, so it could be faster or slower depending on how strong the person is.
No, it's just slower.
And that's
The thing about most magics is that it's supposedly not as strong as its natural counterpart most of the time.
yeah. In Naruto, you have a move called Kirin that Sasuke uses. They say this attack is undodgeable, not because it's huge. That does play a part in it, but it's because it moves as fast as natural lightning, since it's created by using natural lightning. So once he uses it, boom. And we're talking to this about the same guys, the same Sasuke who could shoot a Chidori stream, which is just lightning, but that moves slower than natural lightning.
Yeah, you could. Most people could dodge that at that point.
Yeah.
At least, I paid attention.
And unless you're gonna tell me that every single Pokemon is massively hypersonic, and when they dodge Pikachu's Thunderbolt,
yeah, massively hypersonic. Everyone
Snorlax, massively hypersonic. Again, you can also do the argument of, well, since they see the lightning coming, but they see the lightning coming.
It's like they can see lightning and dodge it.
And dodge it. That's even worse.
It's not as bad as seeing light and dodging it,
Naruto.
but it's still a giant feat that we are calling bullshit. Like, no.
Yeah.
Especially when they don't show any other types of feats that compare to that.
Yeah, and because the lightning blade itself, the reason why the lightning blade was hard to control is because you're moving so fast without any because you're moving at such a speed you can barely comprehend what you're doing, which is why the Sharingan is required so you could perceive things that's going on when you're using the.
Why?
Why? Why though?
We were having a nice time just talking about things, and you're just.
Alright then. Long story short, they needed the Sharingan because they're moving fast as hell.
Oh Jesus. So wait, hold on.
Pikachu can use lightning bolts fast too. Well, nature did come first. That's a joke.
Look, I'm just going based off of what I know.
Basically, we're just going based on what we know. We're not calling this
There's
definitive
always
fact.
going to be an exception somewhere because it's fiction.
Yeah.
People are gonna make magic stronger than nature at somewhere along the line.
A very good example is from me actually doing this. There's people who use lightning in my story, and they call it down from the sky, and they move as fast as lightning, stuff like that. But there's also people who use something called white lightning, and that moves way faster than regular lightning, but it still acts like lightning.
Oh, dude, there are blue eyes?
No. I swear to God.
White lightning!
That doesn't say attack because you're crazy, and they never say attack. He never said.
Dude, I was watching, Dark Side of Dimension. Fucking Kaiba says blue lightning attack with his new kind of blue eyes.
And nice one, Canary, for jumping in with the cannon that shoots out breakfast burritos. You know, I think that's a good way to end off this stream.
Wait, I don't. What does that have to do with anything?
Exactly, that's why I like it so much. It's trying to deviate into another topic or trying to disband this one that we're currently on, because, frankly, why do we care so much?
Because I like the idea of magic. And my entire story in my head is based around 5 different schools of magic. I like magic.
Same here.
Magic is neat. I wish I could do
Just
magic.
botching stuff. It's about reaction time, not being faster than the thing. If you... What?
Okay, hold on. I guess someone said, okay, blah, blah, blah. It's kind of moot because dodging stuff is about reaction time, not being faster than the thing. If you can predict when it'll come, you don't have to be as fast or faster. See, most people just kind of see it coming.
And then
At least
move.
That's what we're leading to interpret. Like,
Reaction. See, when you say reaction time, you also need to make sure you understand exactly what you mean by reaction time. Reaction time, let's say Toph is fighting Gaara and she sees the sand coming. She be able to see it coming, but since the sand moves way faster than she's able to, wouldn't that mean doesn't matter if you can see it coming, you're still gonna get hit by it? I can see a bullet coming maybe, and I know I can't move my head fast enough. Reaction time.
You would react to the sound,
Yeah.
definitely, and you'd be like, "Oh God, there's a bullet." You know, not in this like real time thing.
Same thing with Ultra Instinct of Goku. Goku knows Ultra Instinct, but it does not make him literally untouchable. In fact, when he was fighting Kefla, Kefla used a move that scraped his weenus and yes, I'm not gonna call it an elbow. I'm gonna call it exactly what it is. Scraped his weenus and chopped some of his hair off. He's not untouchable. So his reaction time is upped, and his body can move without thinking, but it doesn't mean he's untouchable.
He still has a speed.
He still has a set speed, and if it's faster than what you can react to, and I think that no matter how fast you are, you cannot look at lightning or predict the channeling of a lightning bolt coming straight at you and dodge it, especially at a short distance.
Yeah, it's something, all right.
Yeah, it does depend on the size of the attack. Like something like Kieran, good luck dodging that shit.
That thing's like 5 meters wide with
It's
a radius.
It's a lightning dragon
like
that roars.
It doesn't matter if it's lightning. Lightning strikes like a little, like a 2-inch
Divot
spot.
area. That thing just strikes an entire building.
Like you ain't dodging that.
I do have an OC named Jessica Nushi, lightning through her body. Yeah, I got a guy named Daisuke. He channels lightning all throughout his body as well, but he does it through, like, channeling. And the more he channels, the faster he gets, and he can go faster than lightning if he channels enough lightning.
See, hand math, you're kind of proving my point of, like, why these Ruby characters just aren't that speed. Like, even if it's magic lightning, then he's not that speed. If it's normal lightning and you go with he saw Amber's movements and moved depending on that, then it was actual lightning, but he moved before that, so he's not faster than lightning.
Yeah.
So either way, my point still wins.
Yeah, yeah.
He's not that fast.
What we're really talking about is that they weren't that fast, and now you're just bringing up the matter of who is... Okay, what's the difference between Lemongrab pointing a sound sword that apparently moves the sound, since it's called a fucking sound sword, Finn seeing him fire it, jump down, run toward it, and jump in the way of it, is shown to be apparently faster than sound, and someone pointing a gun at your face, clearly seeing he's pointing a gun at your face, and then moving out of the way. There's a huge difference. You can clearly see this is what's going to happen, and if you don't move instantly, you're gonna die. and there's a thing going, and you're trying to get in the way of it.
Yeah.
Huge difference. So if it's already coming towards you and you have literally no sense of where it's coming from, your reaction time doesn't mean unless you can move your body at the same speed, which you can't.
Prediction lines from SAO2. The fuck is SAO2?
SAO2 is the one they go into Gun Gale online, and in Gun Gale, whenever you fire your gun, whenever you're about to fire your gun, there's like lines that show up showing the where the bullet's gonna go. So you have a chance to dodge the bullets before they actually come and hit you.
Ah.
So that's predicting, well, not really even predicting, that's literally seeing where your attack is about to come before he actually does it. Again, that's not even, that's like seeing an indicator. It's like seeing you know on those games, they always have those little targets on the ground. If you go toward that target, you're gonna get hit. So avoid the target. That's not much of like reaction time. That's more of just don't be dumb and go inside the target. So with the prediction lines, it's like don't be dumb and being in line of sight while these things are still out.
And if he's good at reading movements, then who cares? He still won't be that fast.
Yeah.
My whole point is, Mercury is not hyperly supersonic.
Yeah, the whole thing of this thing is going about, he does not believe it. Where this all started is that apparently Weiss is massively hypersonic because she's comparable to Ruby and Blake, and Ruby, not Ruby, Yang and Blake, and Yang and Blake are scaled to Mercury because they fought him at some point, and so they're scaled to what he did, and he dodged lightning. So you're proving his point by saying he reacted to her movements and not the lightning itself, meaning that he's not faster than lightning. He's just faster than a person moving their hand around. In fact, it doesn't make any sense because she wasn't even moving her hand around. She kind of just did this, and then a bunch of lightning was starting to come down the ground. There was no indication there.
Well, the first one.
The first one was obvious, but then she does this, and then more lightning strikes down. So the only other way means that they had to see the lightning coming. But then he's going with magic lightning being slower than real lightning, which, again, is supposed to go with his point, and now we're just going all the way back around.
How about if Goku punches Superman, how fast does Superman dodge it? He wouldn't. He would just take the punch and be like, wow,
yesterday. Yesterday. He gets punched, he flies around the Earth, reversing his Earth rotation, goes back in time, and kills Goku when he was a baby.
Well, that's the thing, Hand to Mouth. It kind of seemed like Mercury was going the same speed as he was in the fight with Amber.
That's the thing.
It looks exactly the same. There's no like indication that he's going any faster or slower, so we kind of have to say he's going the same speed. Mm-hmm.
And unless you're gonna, and thanks to Dragon Ball Z, the whole fighting time and real time thing has been blurred in anime and shows for nowadays. So we don't know if what the fight that we're seeing is the actual speed or the speed that allows us to see the fight in general.
It'd be cool if there was like at some point they're like, "Wow, you're really fast. That must have been like blah 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 miles an hour."
Wow, you're really fast. You're way faster than
lightning.
Light itself. You saw my light kick, and you dodged it. Making you a light timer.
That would be hilarious. It's like, you saw my light kick. What the fuck?
How? How though? Faster than light. I saw it coming.
How do you see it coming?
You see it coming, and then you dodge it.
But you can't see it coming.
Clearly. But why? If their accuracy was dim, even if their accuracy was dim, they should at least have their like arms scathed or something, because she wasn't that far off.
Also, I don't remember Amber being an inexperienced maiden.
Really? They never said anything about that?
I remember her being like a maiden for like a couple years.
But that doesn't mean that she's inexperienced. In fact, I think that means she's quite experienced.
Maybe not as
experienced as, let's say,
like Raven.
Raven, who only had it for like how long?
Well, everyone thought that the Spring Maiden was somebody else, so clearly she's had it for a long while.
Okay. Okay, Crow said it.
Crow said it?
Okay. We believe you.
Alright. Alright. No, the longest live stream was probably Doki.
No, I think we passed that. It's been 3 hours and 50 minutes.
No, one time we did like 4 hours, didn't we? Here, let me check. Go into video, and then we scroll down. Let's see, fucking 4 hour 43.
Well, okay then. Yeah, we're not nearing that because we're about to end this off very soon, I think.
Oh, hey, look, you can pull it. Oh, that's neat.
Yeah. I find that to be a very good moment in my life.
Happy moment.
Yeah.
It's over 9,000?
It's over 9,000. Ow.
I don't see how this is over 9,000. Maybe over 9,000 seconds, but...
Okay, longest non-gaming live stream at least.
Okay, yeah.
You got us there.
Do you count Doki Doki as gaming, though?
It's not really gaming, it's us just sitting around
Reading.
reading. It's not much of a game, it's more of just an experience that took us a while to get to.
Yeah, it was... While. How long did we play that? Like 20 hours?
I guess, I don't know. I'm still playing it, so...
Either way, if she was inexperienced and her speed was somehow less, then man, that just keeps
Again,
on.
it doesn't defeat my purpose of saying just because she's apparently doesn't have that good of an aim, you don't really. You're also saying that they could probably stand still and she wouldn't be able to hit them. They were clearly moving out of the way because she was somewhat accurate.
Like maybe she was inexperienced with how much she could do. Maybe she could only handle doing that much lightning.
Now, before anyone says, "Hey, well, if someone points a gun at you and starts firing randomly, like how you say that the Maiden was, notice that bullets are not as fast as lightning." So even if they are technically still faster than the accuracy area, that means they're way faster than at least Sonic level. Not massively hypersonic, but Mach something. They're not Mach anything.
Dude, we should feel proud. We have argued with a hand-to-mouth so much that he doesn't even know what he's arguing about.
We don't know either. We're just kind of doing it.
Oh, dude, I know exactly what I'm arguing for. I'm arguing for Mercury is not faster than goddamn lightning.
Yes, and I have just started to agree with that because I just saw that the Versus Battle Wiki is not good when it comes to like scaling, because all it does is scale to others and then don't know how to scale.
Yeah, and think about it like this: every time those people move, a sonic boom should happen.
Yes. See, that's why I made it very apparent. Whenever Kurata punches, you see a clear ripple effect in the air. That's because her punches can reach that level of speed. However, Yang, that's just like percussion. That's her gun thing doing it. Not
When did
Kurata.
Neo do that? Unless you're gonna tell me that she was like flipping around, because that's just kind of how anime dodges bullets. They flip around, being like, haha, you can't hit me just because I'm moving. You don't know where I'm going.
Also, again, like you told me, just because you're faster than a bullet doesn't make you like Mach 1.
Yeah.
So yeah, we can also agree with that. There's been other moments. If we're going to say that everything that comes out of one of the weapons is a bullet, which, you know, you can all agree with that, right? Fastest bullet.
Mm-hmm.
So at one point, Yang dodges bullets and rockets.
Well, rockets are definitely not as fast as bullets.
Definitely.
You definitely see those coming.
Yeah,
You're
but
like,
she dodged bullets
oh, shit,
before.
That's a rocket.
Yeah, she dodged bullets before, so we can at least depict them to be at least bullet level.
Which is like faster than the eye.
Faster than the eye, and that's why we kind of just made her faster
We
than the eye.
kind of made her.
Yeah, but she's not Mach 1. You don't see them making sonic booms every time they run everywhere.
Bullet speed. Oh wow, that is okay. So that. it would be subsonic.
Subsonic, faster than the eye. See? Subsonic, faster than the eye, so that's good.
Oh wait, no, that's miles an hour. I need meters an hour.
God damn it.
Let's see. What was it again? 370. 370.
Oh.
Transonic.
Yeah, still not Mach 1 though.
Yeah, no. That's the next. Well, what was it? Massively hypersonic.
Massively hypersonic plus.
Yeah, that definitely a huge downgrade.
Yeah.
Even if they are actually bullet level, which still pretty fucking impressive. They're not Mach 1,000. Mach 1,000. That's a feat.
Mach 1,000. Likely to block an attack.
Yeah, she's probably more likely to block an attack than dodge it.
Yeah, especially since the block will still give her some damage, but not enough damage to actually hurt, but still be enough to aid in her semblance. That's like her thing. The more she dodges, the less power up she's getting, especially if you know she can tank it. Kilo Mach. But transonic, yeah, that's better than faster than the eye. So that still makes what I had her do with Karada still makes sense, because Karada can't see things that like if a human can't see it, she can't see it. So she relies on her hearing. And since she can't breathe, that means she also can't smell. So she can't really smell or anything. So. Still want that cannon that shoots burritos.
I'll be honest.
So.
I don't want a cannon that shoots burritos.
No.
I want a cannon that shoots spaghetti.
Well, there's that.
In a container. I don't want it just like noodles and sauce go everywhere. No, that'd be stupid. Just like in a container. Boom. Got it.
Really to end the stream at some point. This is what happens when I put...
Why not end it now?
I don't know. Does anyone else have anything left to say? Yeah. Speak now, forever hold thy peanut butter.
Nut butter? I don't know if anyone has anything else to say.
Yeah, I think that's it. Alright then, we're ending this stream then. And we get it off and doing other things with our lives that will have no meaning. I'll see what I do when it comes to part 2. See you then, you Jew.
They're not Jewish.
If
Well, I
you-
mean, there's probably a Jewish person out there somewhere, but
After seeing how OP Star Butterfly is getting, she could be plenty of DP potential.
hold on, wait, who's?
Star Butterfly from Star vs. Force of Evil. Oh my God, Josh, watch the show.
I don't wanna.
Watch it.
I don't
It's
want.
just like Steven Universe, only with less rocks.
Oh, hey, the Reeves family just got here.
Yay.
Yeah, too bad we're kind of ending. the
We're
stream.
ending the streak. God damn it. Why does this always happen?
R.I.P. and pepperonis. Streak's about to end.
Streaks
Yeah,
about
streaks.
Yes,
Yeah,
streaks.
you should hit the end stream button.
Watch Star. Ah, it's good. Bye. Yes, we are, in fact, ending this.
Auf Wiedersehen.
It is. See, Star is very good.
Who cares?
It's very.
I mean, you guys. Oh, hey, Turpy Gunner. They're here too now.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Stop showing up. We're ending the stream. This has been almost 4 hours.
Just wait. What is that? I don't
Close
know.
it. Bye.
Go, yes.
Goat TV signing off.
It's not a real thing.
It is.